What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's Tuesday night. It's your guy Jeff here from Card Lines. I got Marty in the back with me. We're ready to roll for some more cardboard gold. Settle on in. Let's have some fun. Pudgy, what's going on? Welcome back. Another big night of photogenics for you, my friend. D-Mac is in the house representing. We got Lou coming in. What's going on, guys? It is great to see y'all. Great to have you. As you guys get settled in for the evening and join us in tonight's break, hop in the chat, have some fun. Let's talk sports scores. Let's talk how great the cards we're pulling are. And talk amongst yourselves while I'm ripping, as long as it's family friendly. But get on in that chat. Let's have some fun tonight. We're going to have the hit counter going, so take advantage of that as well. On our menu for the evening, we have a lot similar to last night. We've got Photogenic NFL, 2 boxes. We've got Encore NFL, 2 boxes. We're going to do a couple Big League boxes. And then we're going to do some Heritage boxes. And we're going to finish off with 2020 Contenders. So that's our wild card tonight, is 2020 Contenders. We're going to get lots of autographs out of those. And let's see if we can keep our heat streak in Big League and Heritage going. Last night, both Big League boxes had an auto and both Heritage boxes had an auto. So let's see if we can't keep that up. So that is what we have in store for us this evening. I'll get our list up as we go through. Here is our Photogenic 2 boxes. A little housekeeping for the evening. If you guys get a chance while we're breaking or afterwards, make sure you go to cardlines.com. Check out all the great content. Sign up for the newsletter. And for tonight's breaks, and every break for that matter, with our hit counters, no purchase is necessary to enter any sweepstakes, hit counter, givey type of stuff. The breaks themselves are separately sold spots, which you are buying all of the cards for that team that you have won. We do ship all cards. Last night and tonight's breaks are going out together tomorrow. And we're going to be live Thursday during the day doing a Bowman player break. So check that out. Here's our first empty box. As we get going into Photogenic, we got James with the Cardinals, Richard with the Falcons, James with the Ravens, Nicholas with the Bills, Mike with the Panthers. Mike with the Panthers. We got James with the Bears. We've got Ozark with the Packers. Texans, John. Terry, Chiefs. Richard, Chargers and Rams. Lance with the Dolphins. And the Vikings. James with the Giants. Eagles. James E. with the Steelers. John with the Niners. James I. with the Seahawks. Brandon with the Bucks. Steve O. with the Titans. And then we got Pudgy rocking with the Commanders, the Jets, the Saints, the Patriots, the Raiders, the Jaguars, the Colts, the Lions, the Broncos, the Cowboys, the Browns, and the Bengals. Pudgy, I have a feeling I'm going to be calling your name out tonight, my friend. Guys, thank you for filling each of those spots. Appreciate you very much. And let's get into a good photogenic break. These are sweet products, very much like the Stadium Club of football, and to celebrate the photogenic aspect of it, we're doing a little something different on the hit counter tonight, if you guys notice. We've got, I know there's at least 2 or 3 players where the picture of them is that they're upside down. So if a player is upside down, that's going to count on the hit counter. If there is a photo where the player is clearly crossing the end line, which I can think of at least 2 that is the photo, then that's going to get counted on the hit counter. If there's a defensive player, or offensive player for that matter, sacking a quarterback, that's going to get one. And then the player progressions insert. So that is on the hit counter. So play along with that. Todd, what's going on? Welcome in, man. Great to have you back. So those are our 4 spots on there. We'll have a little fun with the photogenic aspect of it. If any of you are new to us, that hit counter is how we do some giveaway fun at the end of the evening. So each break, play in that hit counter. You pick which spot you think is going to get the most hits. You pick then what you think the total of all the spots is going to be. If you get one or both of those right, it is worth a leprechaun that's going to be assigned in your name. At the end of the evening, we're going to race those leprechauns that sit and feast all night on beer and Skittles, and they're going to run like crazy for you at the end of the evening for some freebies. So if you are first time with us, play along. You do not have to be present to win at the end. It's cool if you want to play on the hit counter on one break. It's cool if you want to play on the hit counter on all 5 breaks. You don't, again, have to be there when we do it. If you are in any of the breaks and we have your address, we'll ship you anything that you win. If we don't have your address, we'll have to reach out to you and get it. And, of course, as Todd, the leprechauns are of the utmost importance to how you train them to hold their beer and Skittles. And they do sometimes get a little crazy, but they run for you guys to give those freebies. So here we go, getting started. For the Broncos, we got Randy Grittishower. We've got Geno Smith falling down for the Seahawks. And Kalijah Cansey for the Buccaneers. He's almost sacking Jalen Hurts there, but he's not sacking him, so that one's not going to count. Our first numbered card is going to be for the Eagles. James I, it's going to be an A.J. Brown, and that is to 49. 8 out of 49, so if we get under 100, guys, we know what to do by now. Fireworks it up. A.J. Brown on the champion Eagles to 49. Congrats, James. And he might be crossing the end line there, but we can't clearly make it out. Here is one of the progressions with Run CMC. So this is going to be randomized off at the end between Mike with the Panthers and the 49ers, John J. So stay tuned for that one. And our hit counter is on the board for the evening with progressions. There is Anthony Richardson spiking the ball for the Colts. T-Sogs for the Ravens. DeMarcus Lawrence for the Cowboys. And rookie Cooper DeJean on the rookie portraits for Philadelphia. Philadelphia having a good start so far, James. Then we got Drake May on the draft snapshots for the Patriots. Spot Pudgy, there you go. There's a show filler for you, Drake May. Congrats, man. We got Jimmy McMahon for the Bears for James, having a great break early on. There's TJ Watt coming after the quarterback. We got Puka diving for the ball. And we're going to get another Drake May. This one to 49. The draft snapshots on the pink foil to 49 on the Drake May. So Pudgy, there you go, my friend. 2 Drake Mays early on. Great grab of the Patriot spot. They do tend to come in 2s in Photogenic. So we'll see who's the next one to come in 2s. Xavier Worthy on the rookie introductions for the Chiefs. Terry, congrats. There is Christian Watson. He is catching the ball in the end zone for the Packers. So that is crossing the end line on the hit counter. Congrats on the Christian Watson for the Packers spot, Ozark. We've got Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Jordan Davis for the Eagles. Rookie portraits, Jatavian Sanders for the Carolina Panthers spots. Mike, congrats. Oh, Ben, what's going on? Beckett lost Johannes Wagner. Oh, man. That is miserable. So what was their response to you, Ben? Like, tough luck, big guy, or like, is there a lawsuit in there? Like, what do you do when they lose that, man? I'm so sorry to hear that. Christian McCaffrey on the different view. Yeah, that sucks, man. That really. Zach Martin for the Cowboys. Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders. We got Nolan Cromwell with Jerry Rice hauling it in. Our first autograph is going to be for the Steelers, James E. It's a Calvin Austin, the second autograph, or the third, excuse me. Calvin Austin, the third. James, congrats. And that is the James E variation of our James tonight. We've got James I, James E, and James J, who is not able to hang with us tonight. There is Ralphie 2.0, Spencer Rattler for the Saints. Pudgy, there you go. Wow, I thought we'd get more of those upside down and crossing the end line guys. Kirk Cousins. There's George Karlaftis for the Chiefs. Making a tackle, but it's not a quarterback. Here's Isaiah Likely. I thought that was Lamar Jackson getting sacked. I'm so excited to put something on the hit counter. Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. Michael Wilson to 175.
Is he crossing the line there?
The Isaiah Likely?
Yeah.
He is. Nice pickup, Marty. Isaiah Likely is crossing the end line.
Like I saw the goal thing in the background.
That guy was not, though. So we got two guys crossing the end line. And then we had the Michael Wilson to 175 for James for the Cardinals. There we go. Oh, man, I still can't believe that story for Ben. There's another progressions. Josh Jacobs. So the Raiders, Pudgy, and the Packers, Ozark. We're going to fight between that one. There's Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills. Brian Urlacher for the Bears. And there's a Jaden Daniels for Washington. Pudgy. That's how you do it, my friend. A couple Drake Mays. Now a Jaden Daniels for you. Congrats, my man. There is Dak Prescott Troops Tribute for the Cowboys. Jordan Addison for the Vikings. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. We got a number to 25 autograph last night of him. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. And Adonai Mitchell to 150 for the Colts on the snapshot. So congratulations, Pudgy. Another number to 150 snapshot for you. 29 out of 150. Ricky Pearsall on the rookie introductions. Josh Jacobs for the Packers. Will Anderson for the Texans. Dwight Freeney for the Colts. Ray Davis on the rookie portraits for the Buffalo Bills. Nicholas. Drew Brees on the For the Cure for the Saints. Pudgy. It's a nice Drew Brees insert for you. Chris Jones for the Chiefs. Ben Coates for the Patriots. Cameron Jordan for the Saints. Rookie portraits, Trey Benson. For the Arizona Cardinals, James I. And then we got Michael Pratt, rookie picks for the Packers, Ozark. And that, guys, is our first box in the break. We've got our second one to go here, so that means it is time for you guys to take a shot at any updates you want on the prediction counter. We did get not as many as I hoped we would. I know there's pictures of guys upside down. And I know there's at least 2 pictures of guys sacking a quarterback. So maybe we'll get those in box 2. But we got up to 4. And so let us know which spot you think. We should get at least probably 2 more progressions. So that'll help you on that. But let us know which spot is going to take it. And what you think that total is going to be. And you get a shot of your leprechaun. You got till I'm done ripping these to make any changes. Yeah, Pudgy, thanks for hanging out with us while you can, man. Obviously, I won't be able to hop into your show, but I hope it goes well. We'll send some people your way when we finish up tonight if you're still rocking and rolling. But I hope you have a great show. Todd's got some leprechaun lawyers ready to go. That's awesome, Todd. Hey, there's Mike getting in there. Mike, how you doing, man? Great to have you jump in with us again. Here we go. You guys, Marty, close up the hit counter predictions if you'd be so kind. There's Aaron Jones, Aaron for the Vikes. Hey, there's another guy crossing the end line. Butte for the Patriots for Pudgy. Crossing the end line right now. That's the hot one for the hit counter. We got Young Hoku. We got a kicker alert for the Falcons, Richard. And Lad McConkey to 99 for the Chargers. Congratulations, Richard, again. I'm not sure if Richard is Ron again tonight or Richard, but I'll go with Richard until otherwise corrected. Congrats, Richard. 2 out of 99 on the McConkey Blue. And we've got a progressions of Saquon Barkley. So the Giants spot, James. And the Eagles spot, James. So getting them both either way, it looks like. Congrats on that one. We'll just go. I'm just going to say Giants right away, James. Just to make that one easier for you. Congratulations. And that's going to get 3 on the progressions. That is a pretty cool Lad McConkey. 2 out of 99. We got Zamir White for the Raiders. Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks. There's Daron Payne sacking Matt Stafford. We're going to count that as a sack. So sack and QB on the board for the Commanders. Cade Stover, rookie portraits for the Texans. Troops Tribute, Jeffrey Simmons for Tennessee. Steve-O. There's Matthew Stafford for the Rams. Brock Purdy for the 49ers. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. And there's our autograph, not our autograph, but Puka Nacua on the refractor, 166 out of 175. Richard, congrats, getting hot in this second box. 166 out of 175. Puka laying out for the catch. Dallas Turner on the rookie introductions for the Vikings, Lance. Keenan Allen for the Bears. Bryce Young for the Panthers. Chase Brown for the Bengals. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie portraits for the Cardinals for James I. Congrats on the Marvin Harrison. Drew Lock on the For the Cure for the Seahawks. James having a great break. There's Russell Wilson with the Steelers. Khalil Shakir with the Bills. Jamar Chase laying out for the Bengals. And Lorenzo Neal is going to be our autograph for the Chargers. Richard, Lorenzo Neal on the autograph. Congratulations on that one, Richard. Lorenzo Neal. We got a lot too on the rookie picks. Devin Singletary. Michael Pittman Jr. There is C.D. Lamb, and he is catching a ball in the end zone for the Cowboys. So, Pudgy, congrats on the C.D. Lamb. And that is crossing the line, taking a lead again. Another Viking rookie, but it's not the one we're looking for, but Dallas Turner for Lance. Here's the progressions of A.J. Brown between the Titans and the Eagles. So we'll randomize that one off. The progressions tie it back up. We got a tie right now. Joe Mixon. Luke Musgrave for the Packers. Kyron Williams for the Rams. Devin Leary on the rookie portraits for the Ravens. That's going to be numbered. James I again. Congrats. That is print number 5 out of 150. 5 out of 150 on the Devin Leary. Rookie for the Ravens. James, congrats. And Pudgy with the draft snapshots of Jaden Daniels. Congrats, Pudge, on another Jaden. That's a cool card right there, holding up the jersey. Congrats, Pudge. Jalen Ramsey. Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Joe Burrow. Jalen Polk on the rookie portraits for the Patriots. Congrats, Pudge. Jonathan Brooks on the rookie introductions for the Panthers. Mike, congrats. DeAndre Swift for the Bears. There's Terry McLaurin scoring in the end zone for the Commanders for Pudgy. And that is going to break the tie with someone crossing the end line. Jeremiah Trotter for the Eagles. We got Roman Wilson on the gold rookie portraits for the Steelers. James E. There it is. Numbered 19 out of 75. 19 out of 75. That calls, of course, for some fireworks. So both James I and James E having a great break. Pudgy doing well. Congrats, guys. Roman Wilson on the gold. That is sweet. That's a sweet card. Look at that. Different view. Jalen Hurts. And that is the tush push. So he's crossing the end line. It's kind of a wonky one, but he is crossing the end line there. So 6 on the end line. Trey McBride for the Cardinals. Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants. Trey Tucker for the Raiders. Braylon Allen on the rookie portraits for the Jets. Pudgy, one more rookie portrait for you. And then one more rookie picks for the Rams. Richard is going to be Blake Corum on the rookie picks. So there we go, guys. That is going to finish up that break. Let me do a little recap for you guys. We got a whole bunch of various inserts and rookies, kind of lower end rookies, I guess, in the inserts. We're going to get all these guys properly sleeved up and taken care of for y'all. And then here's a bunch of our rookies, kind of the mid-tier guys. We got them all sleeved up already, but we're going to get them sleeved up and taken care of for you guys. We'll recap the hits in a minute, and then we've got these guys to address the progression. So it's going to be, we're going to run a leprechaun race for you guys. It's going to be left and right. So if it's left, it's the Titans, the Raiders, and the Panthers winning. If it's the right, it's the Eagles, it's the Packers, and it's the 49ers winning. Photogenic is a very cool product for sure. And then I'm going to throw in, we're going to do one more race after that because we got a couple minutes. I'm going to throw in a couple team bags of some fun bonus cards for you guys. So let me get our leprechauns out. They are ready to go after last night's fun. Okay, we've got Washington. He released the leprechaun. Cardinals down to Washington. 32 teams. Let's clear it and run it for 18 seconds. This is first. This is for the team bag. Then we'll do left and right. So I already got the teams in there. So we'll run this one. These are for the 2 bonus team bags. Nothing major, just mainly inserts, rookies. I'll show you guys what's in each front of them in a second. But here we go. Five seconds left. It looks like it's going to be the Patriots taking it in, with the Titans in second. So New England and Tennessee in first and second. Now we've got to take and go left and right for our progressions. Said it again. So congrats to the Patriots and Tennessee. And here we go for the progressions. And it's going to be the right. All right, thank you, leprechauns. As always, guys, we know leprechauns are harmed in the filming of our races. We take great care of them, and they are well fed on Skittles and beer, of course. All right, so Philadelphia getting the A.J. Brown. What's going on, teams? There we go. Philadelphia stayed hot, James, with the A.J. Brown. The Packers, Ozark, got the Josh Jacobs. And the San Francisco spot, John, got the Christian McCaffrey. The New England spot, Pudgy, you got a team bag. There's a Deron Bland Blue Press Proof and an Anthony Richardson, and then a whole bunch of other cards in there for you. Congrats on a little extra bonus. And Steve-O, we got Sam Howell on the select. We got Breece Hall on the select rookie. And a whole bunch of stuff in between. So congrats on that, Steve. And for our hit counter, or for our hits, I should say, we got Roman Wilson, 275. That's a sweet card. Jaden Daniels. We got the Devin Leary to 150. Lorenzo Neal autograph. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Cardinals. To 175, Puka Nacua. To 99, the blue Lad McConkey. You do have, I think, 2 teams in the next one, Pudge. So have a great night, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. 150, Mitchell Jaden Daniels. To 175, the Michael Wilson. Calvin Austin autograph. Drake May to 49 was a big dog for Pudge. Drake May again. And then to 49, A.J. Brown for the Eagles was also a great hit. 2 boxes in the books, guys. Thank you guys so much for participating in that one. Thank you guys for participating in all of our breaks tonight. We are completely full for the evening, and we could not do that without you guys. So thank you guys so very much. Let me get our schedule back up. So you guys, on the screen, you can follow along on the top right. I've always got the schedule and approximate start times up. We've got an approximate start time of our next break, Encore Hobby here, at about 8:35 Central, so we're a few minutes ahead of schedule. We'll talk to the schedule. We'll get going on that one very promptly at 35, and that's break 512 Encore. Then we're going to be doing Topps Big League. We're going to do Heritage. And then we're going to be doing Contenders from 2020. And then, as always, stay tuned afterwards for special gibbies with the Leprechaun races. We got some fun stuff in store for you guys. Some great packs, a couple of fun extra things I've got to give away for y'all. So stay tuned at the end of the break for those. Let's get back to our live screen. Let's get our teams back on. All right. So as we get ready for our Encore break, I'll get the products over. We'll do a little more housekeeping since we got a few minutes. Again, thank you guys so much for being a part of Card Lines, the Card Lines family. I think we do have a couple new names again tonight, which I love seeing. And keep on coming, guys. For those of you folks that are new with us tonight, welcome into the Card Lines family. We hope you have a great time with us tonight. Our goal, our mission is to have some fun, have a nice positive collector's environment. It's all about making products available. You look at our lineup, we're not breaking tribute. I wish we were, but we're not breaking tribute. We're not breaking black gold and all those sorts of things. We like to try and bring you guys products that are generally pretty affordable. We like to run a number of breaks a night and just have a good time with you all. So, again, welcome to the Card Lines family. If you're first time with us, we hope you are back for many more breaks with us. We did just celebrate our 500th break, which is super exciting. And for those who've been with us for break number 1 through 510 that happened last night, thank you guys so very much for all you guys do to support us, both on and off stream while we're going. We sure do appreciate you guys. By the way, we did give away 3 leprechauns in the last break, so hopefully we do a little better on this one with Encore. I thought we'd get more on the hit counter, so that was a tough one, but we'll warm up with the hit counter tonight. As we get ready for Encore, speaking of that hit counter, the 4 spots we got is the top 24 quarterbacks, and I am going to include... oh, sorry, did I miss something? Hey, James, welcome. Yeah, you had a great break last time, man. I think you got at least 1 auto and a couple numbered cards, so welcome in. Sorry, I'm just catching up to the break. Great break last time, and welcome in. Welcome to the family, man. I think you've been with us before, but welcome in, joining. Stay active on the chat and play along on the hit counter with us. Just going over that right now for this break. We've got top 24 quarterbacks, which does include Spencer Rattler, a.k.a. Ralphie 2.0 in this one. Color cards that are numbered is a second spot. A Watt or a Bosa Bro is another spot. And then Team Pinnacle cards, which are the back and forth cards, is another spot. So tell us which of those 4 spots in these 2 Encore boxes you think is going to have the most cards. That is worth a leprechaun that's going to be available in the giveaway at the end of the night. As well as what you guys think the total number of those 4 spots is going to be. And that's worth another leprechaun. And speaking of those leprechauns, because we gave so few and because James, you're a first timer with us this week and joining us live on the break, jumping in the chat, I'm giving you a leprechaun. So at the end of the night, you're going to have at least 1 racing for you for some giveaways. I got a bunch of packs. I got an oversized card to give away from one of the flagship boxes. So we're going to have some fun with that. So, James, you're going to have at least one Leprechaun on your behalf at the end of the night. You don't have to be present to win, but if you want to hang out with us all night, that would be awesome. And hopefully you can earn some more with the hit counter. There's empty box number 1. And here is empty box number 2. All right, guys. Here we go, getting into the first one. As we go through, we got Pudgy with the Cardinals and the Falcons and the Ravens. We got Nicholas with the Bills. We've got Mike with the Panthers. James with the Bears. Israel with the Bengals. Steve with the Browns and the Cowboys. Timothy S. with the Broncos. John with the Lions. Ozark with the Pack. Steve with the Texans. John with the Colts. Steve with the Jags. John with the Chiefs. Steve with the Raiders. Timothy with the Chargers. Steve with the Rams, Dolphins, Vikings. Mike with the Patriots. Steve with the Saints, Giants, Jets. Daniel I with the Eagles. Bridget with the Steelers. John J with the Niners. Steve with the Seahawks. James with the Bucks. Joe with the Titans. And Michael with the Commanders. Guys, good luck on each of those spots, and thank you again for grabbing them. If you guys do want to play along in the hit counter, all you got to do is pop in the chat which of those 4 slots you think is going to get the most cards in these 2 boxes, as well as the total number of all of those spots combined, what you think that's going to be. At the halfway point, so after this first box, we're going to give you guys a chance to update it, because we like to give away leprechauns. If you get them right, you're going to get leprechauns. Those leprechauns are going to race for you at the end of the evening for some freebies. So we got those picks coming in. I love it. Keep them coming, guys. We're going to get started. First card on the break for the Titans. Tony Pollard going to Joe. Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Christian Kirk for the Jaguars. Miles Sanders for the Panthers. And our first Team Pinnacle is going to be Blake Corum on the front for the Rams. That's Steve. And then the Dolphins on the back is also Steve. So, Steve, I'm going to go ahead and just say this. Well, we'll wait. But, Steve, you're getting this one either way. But we'll randomize those off with leprechauns later. But Team Pinnacle on the board for the hit counter. Flournoy for the Cowboys. Warren for the Steelers. Devin Singletary for the Giants. Jesse Bates for the Falcons. Michael Wilson for the Cardinals. We got Myles Garrett on the blueprints. And I like these inserts, the blueprints, quite a bit. They are pretty sweet inserts. They're usually get about 1, maybe 2 a box. So they're not like super hits necessarily. But you don't get too many of them, so they're kind of rare. So Myles Garrett for the Browns for Steve. Jordan Jefferson, rookie. Khalil Mack for the Chargers. KJ Hamler. Roquan Smith. And our first numbered color card is going to be Michael Wilson for the Cardinals. For Pudgy, that is to 150. 10 out of 150 for the Cardinals on the silver numbered card. So congrats, Pudgy. And the colored numbered card on the board. Here's going to be another Team Pinnacle with Josh Jacobs for Ozark. Is going to be squaring off against the Colts. John J. for Jonathan Taylor. So Jacobs is the front, Taylor is the back. Pinnacle on the hit counter. Carson Steele, we got a sick mem card of him last night. A filthy patch out of 49. That was awesome. Cal Duggar. Dexter Lawrence. David Montgomery. And we've got our next numbered color card. It's going to be Will Levis for Tennessee. Joe, that one's also going to be to 150. 81 out of 150 on the Will Levis. 81 out of 150. Head-to-head with Bradshaw and Vince Ferragno. This one's going to be randomized between the Steelers and the Rams at the end of the break. Jaden Hicks for the Chiefs. Raheem Mostert for the Dolphins. Josh Palmer for the Chargers. DJ Moore for the Bears. Jonathan Taylor again for the Colts. And our first rookie Aurora is going to be Braylon Allen for the New York Football Jets. So, Steve, congrats. Orahoro for the Falcons. Cade Otton. Kyler Murray. Buda Baker. And here's our next colored number card. It's going to be another silver Joe Milton for the Patriots to 150. Now this one, as much as I want the hit counter to go up, I do not count Joe Milton as a top QE because he's got Drake May in front of him. Oh, Mike's still... I don't know if Steve is... I don't think he's hopped on the chat yet, Mike. But Steve, if you're there, pop on the chat. Let Mike know if you're willing to trade. Future is now Jahmyr Gibbs. He's a great running back for the Lions. Ricky Pearsall, Justin Fields, Aaron Jones, and James Conner. And we got an atomic jersey... Vinny Testaverde for the Browns. Steve continues. That's to 199. 158 to 199. Steve B continuing to rock it, my friend, with these breaks. Hitting some great stuff last night. A great Vinny Testaverde atomic jersey to 199. Loving it, Steve. Congrats, my man. That's a cool hit. Vinny Testaverde atomic jersey 158 out of 199. Great stuff there. We got a Michael Penix Jr. for Pudgy on the rookie Aurora. Congrats, Pudge. And that is going to get the top quarterbacks on the board now. Blake Corum, Rashad White, Breece Hall, Zach Moss for the Bengals. And there's our autograph. Going to be for the Arizona Cardinals, Tip Raymond. So Pudgy with an autograph to 199. Autograph out of 199 for the Cardinals, Tip Raymond. Pudge, congrats. Pudge signed off for the night. He was with us earlier, heading to his show on Whatnots. There's Joe Montana blueprints for the 49ers. Congrats, John J. on the Montana. We got Byron Murphy for Seattle, Rashid Shaheed, Travis Etienne, and Jerome Ford. There's a Bosa, bro, for the 49ers, John J. We got a Nick Bosa. That is going to be blue, number to 25 on the Bosa. Number to 25 on the Nick Bosa. That gets us some fireworks. John, congratulations. Nick Bosa to 25. Great hit on the Nick Bosa blue. So that gets us a colored numbered card and a Bosa, bro. I know, that was. I'm not gonna lie. You guys normally know when I'm excited about a hit, and you guys could probably see it. That was. I was excited to get an autograph, and I was like, Tip Reaming. There's J Jets Jefferson for the Vikings, for Steve. Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders. Zamir White. Brian Burns, Zach Wilson, and the Broncos now. I didn't know that. Jameson Williams. And we got another Team Pinnacle. So front is the Giants for Steve with Neighbors. And back for the Jaguars is Thomas. Both are Steve again. He's going to get both of those. But Team Pinnacle gets, is that 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. Team Pinnacle up to 3 now. And then rookie Will Shipley for Philadelphia finishes out the first box. So, guys, it is time now It sounds painful. Time to start thinking about any changes you guys want to make to the hit counter. We are at 8 right now after box 1 with a 2-way tie. We got I think we had 4 numbered cards. So hold on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did miss one of the blues. So hold on. There we go. We are at 9 at the halfway point. And right now we've got the numbered color cards in the lead with 4. We got 3 Team Pinnacle cards right behind it. And then the rookie quarterbacks need to get off the ground a little bit. Brandon, what's going on, man? Welcome in. You didn't even get your pick, did it? Then you changed it again, Brandon. 18, 17. It's like an auction house. And we got Watt and Bosa Bro at 1 as well. Getting those in. What's up, Ron? Steve, you are in. How you doing? Steve, I don't know if you saw earlier, but Mike would love to talk trade with you if you're interested. Otherwise, feel free to politely decline if you want to keep on all your cards from last night. But Steve, you're doing well tonight again, my friend. So congrats and thank you for grabbing the spots you grabbed tonight. We appreciate you, man. Ron is back in. Ron, you driving again tonight? We are at, again, 9 on the hit counter. I think we can do better with the quarterbacks. I think we can get another Watt or Bosa Bro in there. And then we'll see what we can do damage-wise with color. I see a couple oranges, so that'll be nice. We'll add to the hit counter. Here we go. And Marty, when you get a second, if you can close the hit counter for us. What's going on, David? Welcome in as well. Oh, Ron, you missed Photogenics. We got some good stuff out of there, man. It was such a great product. A couple Jaden Daniels, Drake May out of 49 was a great hit out of there. Tyler Boyd, Mark Andrews, Chuba Hubbard. Look at that patch. Justin Herbert on the 3-color stitching patch for the Chargers. Timothy, that's a banger right there. Justin Herbert to 75 on the patch. Absolute banger of a hit right there. That is awesome for the Charger spot. Timothy, my friend, beautiful stuff on the Justin Herbert to 75. That made the Charger spot worth it. That is sweet. There he is, Tim. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Herbert to 75. We got the blue in there. We got the gold stitching and the white stitching. And that does count as it's red, so it counts as a colored number card. So the hit counter is at double digits. Michael Penix Jr. for Pudgy on his second rookie Aurora of the break. Congrats, Pudge. That's going to get the 24 quarterback class up to 2. Braylon Allen rookie, Kendrick Bourne, Khalil Shakir, Dalton Schultz, and our first orange is going to be Baker Mayfield for the Buccaneers. James, that is to 99, 6 out of 99 on the Baker. Congrats on the orange Baker to 99. Man, that Herbert swatch is cool as heck. Baker Mayfield to 99. Congrats, James. The colored number cards starting to step away a little bit. The future is now Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Daniel. Malachi Corley for the Jets. TJ Hawkinson for the Vikes. Brandon Ayuk. Jordan Love for the Pack. Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. Rookie Aurora. Braylon Allen for the Jets. For Steve. Jonah Ellis, rookie. Cade Otton and Evan Ingram for the Jags. Miles Sanders for the Panthers. And Quay Walker is going to be an orange for the Packers spot for Ozark. That is 98 out of 99. We almost got the bookend break here, guys. 98 out of 99 on the Quay Walker for the Packers on the orange. Congrats, Ozark. So it's a landslide on the colored number cards. I think most of you guys went with that. So that's an easy one. The front, Steve Young for the Niners. And the back on the Team Pinnacle, the Dolphins, Steve. So Pinnacle is not giving up just yet, though. They're up at 4. We're at 14 now on the hit counter. Jermaine Burton, rookie. Austin Eckler. C.J. Mosley. Jonathan Owen. I just saw an interview with him at the Kentucky Derby this weekend. Drake London. He said he was perfect on all of his horse picks all day. I wonder if he won the actual Derby race, too. Saquon for the Eagles is the front. And the Dolphins, a chain, is the back of Team Pinnacle, which now stands at 5. And we're getting close again there. How about a Marvin Harrison Jr. for Pudgy for the Cardinals? Najee Harris, Terry McLaurin, Gabe Davis, Kyron Williams on the autograph for the Ram spot. Steve, congrats, my man. Kyron Williams autograph. Most autographs are numbered, so let's check it out. That is 13 out of 199. Steve, congrats. On the auto for Kyron Williams. Randy Moss blueprints for the Vikings. Steve. Xavier Legette rookie for the Panthers for Mike. Alan Lazard, Brian Burns, Joe Mixon, Montez Sweat. Hey, there's a Bo Nix for the Broncos spot on the Blueprints rookie. Congrats, Timothy. Sweet Bo Nix for you, my man. I'm a big fan of Bo Nix. I think when all is said and done, he could be maybe the most successful out of the class. I like him a lot. He's got a fantastic arm and he can run. Chris Baswell, Chris Jones, George Kittle, Justin Simmons, Russo. Here's another Team Pinnacle. We got the Bears on the front with the Dunes for James. And we got the Chiefs on the back with Worthy. So Pinnacle is only one away. Can they catch it? We'll see. Javon Baker, rookie. Cameron Jordan. Terrence Marshall. Quay Walker again. We're going to get a purple DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Steve. He now, of course, signed with the Steelers. And that purple is out of 75. So we got 16 out of 75 on the purple DK Metcalf for Steve. Steve, congrats. I was going to get the colored numbered cards up to 8. And Team Pinnacle is going to chase. We got the 49ers in the front for John. And we've got the Dolphins in the back. Actually, is that we get 2 of those? We did get 2 of those. So, John, you're going to get one of these guys. And then the other one's going to go to Steve with the Dolphin spot. So, congrats, guys. Team Pinnacle to 7. We're at 19. A number of you guys had 19. Jermaine Burton, rookie. JSN. Devontae Adams. There's a little silver there, so we're going to hit 20. T. Higgins. Zach Charbonnet is going to be the silver numbered for the Seahawks. For Steve, another one to 150. 113 out of 150 on the Charbonnet. Congrats, Steve. A head-to-head with Rice and George Teague for the 49ers and Cowboys. We're going to randomize that one off. And then Dylan Laub on the rookie for the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, guys. So I will recap our hits in a moment. We've got some leprechauns to get to. I'll go through and Marty, do you have it written or do you want me to just go through the chat? Okay. Marty will let me know what you got, how you guys did on the hit counter. So let's first start with our inserts. We've got the head-to-heads. We'll do those first. And then we've got the team pinnacles. So how we're going to do head-to-head is we're going to do... we've got some time, actually. We're well ahead of schedule tonight. So we're going to do each card as we go. How about that? I'm going to set them for 10-second sprints. And what we're going to have is we're going to have... the first one's going to be Pittsburgh versus LA on the head-to-head. 10 seconds. Here we go. Oh, I got to get the leprechauns up for you guys. Ah, there we go. Sorry, guys. Pittsburgh takes that one. Pittsburgh takes the leprechaun.
I started a not right straight. Sorry, so I put arrows.
Oh, thank you. All right. So congrats to Pittsburgh for taking that one. Then we've got San Fran. And Dallas for the next head-to-head with Jerry Rice on it. So here we go. San Fran versus Dallas. Good luck, guys. Dallas takes a little bit of a lead, but here comes San Fran. So San Fran taking that one. And now we've got the team pinnacle. So we're gonna have front and back. And there's quite a few of these, so I'm going to just do front and back on this one. So we're just going to do front and back, and then I'll remind you guys who won what there. Whoa. Here we go. So we got front. Whoa, look at back go. Indianapolis. So congrats to the back. Alright, once again, thank you, Leprechauns. We're back to the list. So here we go, guys. For the Team Pinnacles, the Jacksonville spots got Brian and Malik. Daniel, what's going on? Eagles. We got a couple things for the Eagles. We're about to do a recap right now, so you'll catch up a little bit here with the recap. Miami spot getting Barkley and Chain, so you missed that one, Daniel. Kansas City getting the Bears in Kansas City. Miami is getting the one with the Rams, Wright and Corum. The Indianapolis, Jonathan Taylor is getting the one with Taylor and Josh Jacobs. And then we did get two of these guys. So the Miami spots getting the Steve Young and Dan Marino. And then the San Fran spots getting the Steve Young and Dan Marino. For the head-to-head, San Francisco got the one with Rice. And Pittsburgh got the one with Bradshaw. And then here were our hits for the break. We got Charbonnet numbered for the Seahawks. DK Metcalf numbered for the Seahawks. Bo Nix blueprints for the Broncos. Randy Moss blueprints for the Vikings. Kyron Williams autograph for the Rams. Marvin Harrison rookie. Quay Walker numbered to 99 on the orange for the Pack. Baker Mayfield numbered to orange 99 for the Buccaneers. Penix Jr. My favorite card of the night so far, Justin Herbert. On the red to 75 patch. That was awesome. Congrats to the Charger spot again. The Bosa to 25. Blueprints Montana. Tip Ryman auto for Arizona. Another Penix Jr. Vinny Testaverde for the Browns to 199 for Steve. Joe Milton numbered. Braylon Allen for the Jets. We got 2 of that. Will Levis for Tennessee. Michael Wilson numbered. And then the Blueprints, Myles Garrett. Ooh, we got a score update. Pacers go up 2-0. Yeah, I think I saw that the Cavaliers were they had nobody playing. But the Pacers go up 2-0. So congrats on those hits, guys. And going through our hit counter, thanks to Marty.
That's messed up.
We got David got 1. Todd got 1 for 20. And Todd Todd picked the rookies. Gotcha. Oh no, Todd got both. I'm sorry. And Tim got 1. Pick the rookies, got 20. Mike got 1. Ron got 1. Lou grabbing 1. Steve got 1. James, I got 2. James, congrats. And then Brandon got the colored one. Brandon, congrats. All right, guys, congrats on winning some leprechauns in that break. That's going to do it for football tonight, guys. As we pull up our schedule, we now turn our attention to baseball for the evening.
Oh, sorry. I'm slacking.
It's all good. We turn our attention to baseball for the evening. I'll hit that in a sec. Dunzo. All right, we're going to do 2 big league hobby boxes. Pulled a couple of these out. We did 2 of them last night. We managed to get an autograph. Both boxes had an autograph, which was not guaranteed. So that was sweet. Hopefully we do that again tonight. Then we're going to do in Heritage. And then we're going to do in... Mike, gotcha. And then we're doing 2020 Contenders to finish us off on the schedule tonight. So for our big league list, again, 2 boxes. Unfortunately, not a guaranteed auto, but we did manage to get 2 autos. Let's see if we do that again. Ron's ready for baseball. Good luck, guys. Thanks for everyone that participated in football. Hope you guys are doing both. If you were participating in just football, feel free to hang out with us for the rest of the night and play along on the hit counter. Get your shot at some leprechauns. Had a chance to win some prizes. We got lots of packs. I'll show you guys what I got back there in a second. There's empty box number 1. As I go through, we got Steve with the D-backs, Sean with the Braves and Orioles, James with the Red Sox and Cubbies, Steve with the White Sox, Jeff with the Reds, Steve with the Guardians, Rockies, Tigers, and Astros, John with the Royals, James with the Angels, Richard or Ron with the Dodgers, Steve with the Marlins, Dustin with the Brewers, Twins, and Mets, Lou with those Yankees, Wayne with the A's, Dustin with the Phillies, Wayne with the Pirates. There's empty box number 2. James, I with the Padres and the Giants, John with the Mariners, James with the Cards, Mike with the Rays, Lou with the Rangers, James with the Blue Jays, and the Nationals going to Steve. For the hit counter, guys, again, you can play along. It is free. You don't have to be in this specific break to play along. We're doing just 3 spots. You got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it, but I think we're going to get a lot. So we got the mascots, which we had 7 last night, and Colton Cowser paired up with the mascot cards. And that's just to counteract with the To the Moon, because, by the way, we got a lot of To the Moons last break, so if I were you guys, I see most of you doing, go with the To the Moon. It's probably the safest bet. But then I also went with the Good Vibes insert and Ellie De La Cruz. And then the Straight Up to the Moon. So 3 spots. Let us know which of those 3 is going to get the most cards. And let us know what the total between all 3 is going to be. Again, if you get one or both of them right, you're going to get leprechauns assigned to you. At the end of the night, those leprechauns are going to race on your behalf for some giveaways. And here's what I got tonight, guys. I got all kinds of fun. I got 2 Donruss Fatties. But that is not all. I've got a Prospect Edition pack. I've got a Mosaic Fatty from 2021 with the bonus pack. I got a 2021 Prism Fatty with the bonus pack. And I've got a couple of real fun things for you guys. We've got one of the oversized, I can't even fit on there, one of the oversized Corey Seagers for the scale. I got that in a top loader. I'm going to give that away at the end of the night. I've also got a little bit smaller, oversized Trevor Rogers Future Stars on the 87 Topps insert and Brian Hayes. So those are pretty sweet. Those are gonna be given away by Leprechauns for you guys at the end of the evening. So earn those Leprechauns now to get a shot at any of those great giveaways. As we get into the break here, thank you guys for grabbing each of those spots. We sure do appreciate you guys. It is such a blast to be able to hang out with y'all and rip this cardboard gold. Thank you guys for allowing us to do that. If you guys have a few moments, go take a look on eBay on our breaks. We do have our auctions up live on eBay right now. Thursday, during the day, we're doing a case player break for Bowman 2025. So go and get all those prospects. Get your spots early on for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then also, we just listed, fresh off the presses, Monday, guys. We're doing 3 breaks during the day again as well on Monday. And it's a little bit special one on Monday because your boy Marty is going to be doing the breaks on Monday. So we're doing some Prospect Edition. We're doing some Elite Extra Edition. And we're going to be doing some Bowman. And for the life of me, I can't remember if it's 24 or 25 Bowman. But what? 25 Bowman. So your boy Marty is going to be coming back on camera and getting on screen, breaking with you guys, hanging out Monday during the day. So those auctions are up. Go check them out. Let's get Marty going hot and heavy again on Monday. He's going to pull some absolute fire for you guys. I will remind you, I think, Marty, last time you were on camera, you did pull a 101, correct?
I believe I did.
He believes he did.
He's what was the number, that crazy Paul Skeens one?
Oh, yeah, he had the Paul Skeens numbers insert from Topps, too. So, guys, Marty pulls straight fire. So you guys are going to want to get in on his breaks.
I finally cooled off. So it wasn't on camera again.
Don't tell him you cooled off. I'm trying to hype you up here.
No, I meant like hot.
So go check those out, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be doing the player break Thursday. And then Marty's going to be doing the break on Monday. So go check those out. We're also figuring out what the rest of next week looks like. I think it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday next week. So go recycle those cans or run your paper routes or whatever you need to do to get some more pennies, to get into some more spots. We're going to have lots of auctions up and lots of great cards to rip for you guys. All right, I got one box ripped open. Let's get into it and see what kind of damage we can do, guys. Good luck on each of those spots. From top to bottom, good luck, guys. Jared Kelenic for the Braves. Curtis Mead, Tampa Bay rookies, not a bad start early from Mike. Joey Wiemer for the Crew. Strand for the Reds. Tovar, Walker Buehler. And we're going to start early with a Good Vibrations, Luisa Reyes for the Marlin spot for Steve. So the Good Vibrations, I'm going to sleeve up Curtis Mead. I think he's one of the better rookies in the big league set. Sadly, no Paul Skeens in big league. Nico Horner on the foil for the Cubbies. Alex Speas, Ronnie Mauricio. Owen White, Sean Murphy. Chris Valamont, Christopher Morel. Here's another Good Vibrations, Ozzie Albies for the Braves, Sean. And so right now, guys, good vibrations. Taking it to the moon. We got Spencer Steer on the foil for the Reds. And that's actually the picture on the card. For a second there, I thought we had a ding in the corner, but that's actually just the shading on the picture, fortunately. So congrats to the red spot, Jeff R. Brandon Nimmo, Tony Kemp, Tyler Glasnow, Liam Hendricks, Gavin Williams, rookie for the Guardians, Jordan Adams for the Angels. And there is our first to the moon, Luis Robert Jr. for the White Sox. Congrats to the White Sox spot, Steve. And to the moon on the board. Then we got a Sal Frelick rookie foil for the Brewer spot, Dustin. Congratulations. And right behind that, it's going to be a Junior Caminero for the Rays for Mike. Congrats on the Caminero. We got Scherzer for Texas, Davis Schneider rookie, Reese Olson, Salvi Perez, Yenner Diaz. Our first mascot is Wally, the Green Monster, for Boston. Congrats, James I. So the mascots on the board. A foil of Zach Gallen for Arizona, for Steve. Rookie Zach Galoff for Oakland. Jorge Polanco, Brian Reynolds, Gurriel, Bryce Elder. Good question, Mike. Thursday's shipping is not going to be combined. It's just going to be yesterday and tonight we combined, and we're going to ship all that out tomorrow. So great question. Thursday will be its own shipping. Andre Jimenez. There's an Ellie De La Cruz. There we go. Ellie De La Cruz on the checkerboard. Rookie inserts. That's what we're talking about for the Reds. Jeff R. Great Ellie card. And Ellie and good vibes. Could have a little something going tonight. Jeremy Pena on the foil for Houston. For Steve. Ryan Jeffers. Emerson Hancock. Lane Thomas. Manuel Clase. Alexis Diaz. There's Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals, for John. And J-Rod on the checkered border. Congrats to the Mariner spot, John. I was like, is he talking about the Ellie we pulled, or is he talking about the Eloy Jimenez? Maybe Ron, you were watching last night's Chronicles break and saw the Eloy Jimenez in there. Skeens lost 2-1. Devin Williams, Brewers, foil. Quinn Priester for the Pirates. He's now with the Brewers. Weston Wilson, Starling Marte. Emmett Sheehan, Fremmer Valdez, Bretton Doyle. And speaking of J-Rod, here's going to be a to the moon die cut for the Mariners, John. Yeah, Ron, that spell checker gets me all the time. So I hear you, man. It was a nice alley, though. Max Muncy on the foil for the Dodgers. Corey Seager. Now that one, I think it's just the picture again, but it makes it look like it's a black border like Stadium Club had. Mookie Betts, Luciano, Slate Ciccone rookies, Victor Medeiros, Benintendi. How about a Mookie Betts? Good vibrations for the Dodgers. So congrats, Ron, on that one. And good vibrations right now is running it, guys. Andrew Abbott on the rookie foil for the Reds. Jeff, are the Reds going to have a good break? It looks like they might. Wilson Contreras, Jonah Heim, George Springer, Tristan Casas, Heston Kjerstad on the rookie for the Orioles. Sean. Trey Turner on a blue foil for Philadelphia. Dustin, congratulations. You don't get too much color in big leagues, so that's a pretty rare one. They don't number them. Very rarely does big league cards come numbered, but that is a short print pull for it. Congrats. We got Ace, the mascot for the Blue Jays. So the mascots and cows are keeping pace. Gunnar Henderson on the foil for the Orioles. Alec Baum, Josh Hader, Jock Peterson. There's Shohei for the Dodgers for Ron. Sal Frelick, rookie for the Brewers. Candelero to the moon. Rafael Devers for Boston for James. And then Rooker on the foil for Oakland. Wade Mackler, Miles Mikolas, Ezekiel Duran, Marte, Oscar Colas, Jordan Wicks, Mason Wynn for the Cardinals on the rookie checkerboard. Congrats to the Cardinal spot, James I. Jimmy, great one there. Corbin Burns on the foil for the Brewers for Dustin. Brett Beatty, Lawrence Butler, rookie for the Oakland A's. That's a good one. Henry Davis for the Pirates, rookie. Justin Lawrence, Chaz McCormick, James Outman. Junior Caminero, rookie, good vibrations for Tampa Bay. There's a good one for the Rays for Mike. Caminero on the good vibrations. Dylan Cease on the foil for the Sox. White Sox, that is. And I think, I thought for a second we might have an auto, but I was just seeing the lining. Luken Baker, rookie. Whit Merrifield, J-Rod, Ryan Mountcastle, Kyle Hendricks, Joey Votto. We do have a to the moon Matt Olson for the Braves. So to the moon's playing catch up here. Christian Walker, Diamondbacks foil. Austin Wells, a nice rookie for the Yankees for Lou. Chapman, Basabi, Mike Trout, Soriano, Alec Thomas. We got Billy the Marlin with the mascot card for the Marlins, Steve. So the mascot's up to 3. JT Realmuto on the foil. Gary Sanchez. Yu Darvish. Padres back-to-back. Lorenzen. Bo Naylor. Parker Meadows. Cole Ragans. Here's a to-the-moon rookie Henry Davis for the Pittsburgh Pirates spots for Wayne. And the to the moon now ties it up. They might take it over. Byron Buxton for the Twins on the foil. Evan Carter, rookie for Texas. Congrats, Lou. There's Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Vlad Guerrero for Toronto. Orcia, Rendon, Jaron Duran. Good vibrations. Jose Altuve for the Astros. Congrats, Steve. And so Good Vibrations takes the lead again with Ellie. Logan Webb on the foil for the Giants. Mason Wynn, rookie for the Cardinals. Ornelas, rookie. Trevor Story. Austin Hayes. Smith Shawver, rookie. The Become a Big Leaguer. That one we will randomize off at the end of the break. Dinger, the mascot for the Rockies. Ke'Bryan Hayes on the foil for the Pirates for Wayne. Zach Wheeler, Pereira, Joey Gallo, Hunter Brown, Brian De La Cruz, Corbin Carroll. How about this one, guys? An Ellie De La Cruz Rookie to the moon for the Reds. So, Jeff, congrats on an Ellie De La Cruz to the moon die cut rookie. So, that is going to get a to the moon to 6. And Ellie and Good Vibrations to 7, doubling it up. And a foil Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees finishes off box number 1. All right. Like, there we go. Banging on the garbage can. Jose Altuve, right? That was crazy that year that they got busted for that. The Reds are having a good break. Let's keep it going for them. Let's keep it going for the other teams as well. Guys, we're at the halfway point. Box number 1 in the books. And we got to 17 on the hit counter. So I think I saw a lot of you guys running with 16, 17 in your hit counter predictions. You guys might want to double that up. We've got right now Good Vibes and Ellie in the lead with 7. We got To the Moon with 6. And we got the Mascots with 4. It's anybody's game. And it would look as though we should end up somewhere in the 30s. So, update your prediction counters while I rip the packs in box 2. David. Did you have 17 for the half point? Although David, I know you've been playing at the hit counter too long for me to buy that one, but that was a nice try. All right, guys. So we've got 17, and we've got Ellie with Good Vibrations in a slight lead. Make your predictions while I get these packs open. Then we'll close up the counter. We'll see who gets some more leprechauns at the end of this break. We've got some good stuff to give away. Again, some cello fat packs. We got a couple Donruss fat packs. If you guys can pull a downtown, an uptown, around town, whatever other inserts they're trying to pull out of Donruss these days. We got a couple you're going to win some packs to see if you can get those. If you are playing along in the hit counter and you get some freebies, I do always offer, if you'd like to have me rip whatever you win on stream, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, we're always happy to ship them with the rest of your loot that you win. All right. Ready for box numero dos. Get those predictions in. You guys got a few seconds, then Marty's going to close the gates. Close them up, Marty, whenever you get a chance, please. And here we go, guys. Contreras, Jonah Heim, George Springer, Sean Murphy, Valmont, Christopher Morel. Here's a nice rookie, Good Vibrations, Lawrence Butler for the athletic spots. Congrats to Wayne. A nice rookie and a Good Vibrations insert. Extend their... Oh. What was that I just did? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if I try Control Z. Okay. Whew. Wow. Come on. There we go. Whoa! I got a little trigger happy on there. Sorry, guys. We're back on it now. Whew. Good Vibrations. I did not fix that, though. 8. There we go. All right. Whew. That one scared me. I didn't know what I did for a second there. Adalis Garcia on the foil for Texas. Alec Boehm, Josh Hader. Jack Peterson, Liam Hendricks, Gavin Williams, Jordan Adams, and Corbin Carroll on the orange checkerboard. For the Diamondbacks, Steve. Yoshida on the foil for the Red Sox. Jared Kelenic, Curtis Mead again for Tampa Bay. Congrats, Mike. Joey Weimer, Reese Olson, Salvi Perez, Yanner Diaz. To the moon, Curtis Mead for Tampa Bay. So, Mike, congrats again. And to the moon now, within striking distance one more time. Matt McClain for the Reds on the foil. Alex Spayas, Ronnie Mauricio, Owen White, Gurriel, Bryce Elder, Jimenez, and Corbin Carroll on the Good Vibrations. So every time that the To the Moon brings one, the Good Vibrations answer. Sonny Gray on the foil for the Cardinals. Brandon Nimmo, Tony Kemp, Tyler Glasnow, Bo Naylor, Parker Meadows, Cole Ragans. Slider, the mascot for the Guardians. And a foil of Blake Snell for San Diego. Max Scherzer, David Schneider, Orlando Arcia, Anthony Rendon, Jarren Duran. Hey, we are going to get an autograph in box 2. It's going to go to the national spot. Steve, it's a big league autograph card of Keibert Ruiz with a blue foil. That's a cool card. Nice auto. Again, they don't number these blue foils, but that is a short printed card. Autograph Keibert Ruiz. That's going to go. We're going to go. They're not guaranteed autographs. We're going to do some fireworks for that guy. Steve, congrats. We got an auto. And then we got a rookie, Hessen Kjerstad, to the moon for Baltimore. Congrats, Sean. Josh Young on the foil. Boy, no Wander Franco last night. No Wander Franco yet tonight either. How about that? Jorge Polanco, Sean Reynolds, Junior Caminero for the Rays. Congrats, Mike. Trevor Story, Austin Hayes, AJ Smith-Shawver. Sal Frelick for the Milwaukee Brewers spot. Dustin on the checkerboard rookie insert. Congrats. Brewers have been chipping away at the Knights. Lars Nootbaar on the foil. Yu Darvish, Lorenzen, Zach Galoff, Brian De La Cruz, Corbin Carroll. We got Adley Rutschman on a blue foil. Box number 2. Heating up. Congrats to the Oriole spot, Sean. Box number 2 is hot, guys. And then Machado on the Good Vibrations for San Diego. And we got our first double digits on the hit counter. Congrats to James I for that. Nick Castellanos on the foil for the Phillies. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Vlad Guerrero, Gary Sanchez, Tanner Bibby, Miguel Cabrera, Hunter Brown. There's a Jorge Soler to the moon die cuts. So they should soon follow into double digits. Yuri Perez for the Marlins on the foil. Mason Wynn rookie for the Cards. Ornelas, Evan Carter for Texas. Ketel Marte, Trey Cabbage. We're going to have a red foil Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. Ron, there you go. That's awesome. I forget. I think the Reds, again, they're not numbered, but I think they're like short printed, if I remember correctly, out of 50 for Big League. So that's a pretty sweet hit. Red Ohtani. Once again, since they don't do a lot of numbers, we're going to fireworks that guy. Ron, congratulations. That is awesome. Red foil Shohei Ohtani. That's a big one. Then we got a mascot. God. The mascot. Talk about some originality on there. But it's a mascot card. You can take those too. I think I'll be okay on his. Marcus Stroman on the foil. Zach Wheeler, Pereira, Joey Gallo, Justin Turner, Cedric Mullins, Gunnar Henderson, Sal Frelick. The Brewers continuing to pull Sal Frelick. I think we've gotten every variation of Frelick in this for the Brewers for Dustin. Dustin, congrats. That's a good vibrations, Frelick rookie. And good vibrations continue to keep that gap up. Max Fried for the Braves on the foil. Isaac Paredes. Kyle Harrison rookie. And Nick Gonzalez. Soler. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Chris Bryant. To the moon. Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks for Steve. So they are at double digits now. We're up to 27, guys. Riley Green on the foil for the Tigers. Bo Bichette, Bryce Harper. For the Dodgers, we're getting a Yamamoto rookie. So Ron, the second box is doing well. You should drive and watch more often. Well, I can't condone that, but if that's what's lucky for you, then go ahead. Hunter Goodman. Jake Rogers, Johnny DeLuca for the Dodgers. And then, Ron, you are just killing it right now. Shohei on the green inserts. Congratulations on the Spotlight Insights, Shohei Ohtani. JD Martinez on the foil for the Dodgers for Ronnie. Pulling hits left and right now, Ron. Congrats. Whatever you're doing driving, keep it up. Jordan Walker, Jacob deGrom, Leody Taveras, Taylor Ward, Mickey Moniak, Cedene Rafaela for Boston. And we got Jordan Lawler, rookie good vibrations for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Steve. So good vibrations goes to 12. And we're at 28. Bryson Stott on the foil for the Phillies. T1 Walker for the Phillies. Edwin Diaz. Julian. Jordan Westberg, rookie for the Orioles. And there's Colton Cowser, rookie for the Orioles. Congrats, Sean. Colton Cowser. So the mascot and Cowser getting up to 7. No Dodger auto. Well, we got an auto out of the box, so we're probably not going to pull that. So you're safe tonight. Alan Winans, rookie for the Braves. Vlad Guerrero Jr. for Toronto for James on the To the Moon die cuts. And those two just keep chasing each other. The foil, Luis Castillo for the Mariners. John. Isaiah Campbell, Mitch Keller, Cronenworth, Willie Adames, Seiya Suzuki. Pause, the mascot for Detroit. Yandy Diaz on the foil for the Rays. There is Juan Soto for the Yankees. Brian Wu for the Mariners. Baez, for the Tigers. Ryan Presley. Bobby Miller. There's a Become a Big Leaguer. So we'll randomize that off with the other two. Again, I don't know if that's expired at this point or not, but we'll send them out. We got Henry Davis, rookie on the Cherries for the Pirates. Wayne, congrats. A foil of Torres for the Yankees for Lou. Nathaniel Lau, Jordan Hicks, Josiah Gray, Ian Happ, Hunter Green for the Reds, Elias Diaz. We are going to get one more To the Moon for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Dustin, congrats. That is going to be a tie, so basically everyone's getting a leprechaun. Unless you pick the mascot in Cowser. Torkelson foil. for the Tigers. So that's going to finish up box number 2, guys. We've got a few minutes to play around with here. We'll do our recap of the cards I top loaded. All of our foils, so for example, Marty's already working on some of them, but all of our foils and mascots and good vibration inserts, those all get put in a sleeve. Anything with a Ricky shield on it is going to get put in a sleeve. Here is, I did sleeve already, all of the To the Moon die cuts. We got 12 of those. We're going to do a Leprechaun race for 2 Become a Big Leaguer inserts. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that right now. Thanks, Mary. All right, so we've got the Nationals all the way up to the Diamondbacks. We're going to run 1 Leprechaun race for 21 seconds, and first and second place are each going to get one of the Become a Big Leaguer inserts. I don't know what value they have to you guys, but congrats on who wins them. Here we go. $15 seconds left. We got the Royals running up front. The Giants down below starting to make a little move. It is going to be the Giants taking first place. And it's going to be the Royals taking second place. Since we do have a little bit of time as well, I've got 2 random packs in front of me that I'm going to randomize those off. So we're going to run the race again. We'll run the race again here. And this is going to be for some bonus team bags. I'll show you guys what's in them in a second. What's going on, Dustin? You like the leprechauns? 12 seconds left. Who's going to take it? Look at the Nationals come pulling out front. Here comes the Rangers making a big push. It is going to be the Rangers and the Nationals. All right. So thank you to our leprechauns. Once again, they are now on their way back to the stables for some more Skittles and beer and stretching for the rest of the evening. Marty wrote down hit counter, so we're going to go through that in a second. But so the Texas spot, Mike, I'm going to send along with your stuff. Bo Bichette in this team bag from Heritage on the front. Tim Anderson on the back, and there's a bunch of other random cards in there. I think mostly Heritage in this bag. And then the Washington spot, Steve, Lucas Ursig on the Bowman Chrome on the front for the Brewers. And another Bowman Chrome, Lutz, on the back for the Brewers. And I do not know what else is in there. So have some fun looking at that one. We're going to leave it closed up, and you can have some fun with that one, Steve. Going through our hit counter predictors, guys. Dustin, as you joined in, are you a Cardlines first timer? If so, welcome to the Cardlines family, my man. If not, and it's just been a little while since we had you in there, welcome in and welcome back. So we got 32. Todd got 32, so Todd getting them both. Lou got 1. Steve-O got 1. James got 1. David grabbed himself 1. Ron grabbed himself 1. William got 1. David got 1. Brandon got 1. Almost got that second one. And Mike got himself a leprechaun. All right, Dustin, you are a first timer, so welcome to the family. Dustin, you may wonder what the heck's going on with that and why I'm saying got one, got one. Those are leprechauns, and I'm going to give you one for a first timer. Welcome into the family. At the end of the night, I'm going to run those leprechaun races again, and I've got 5 different packs and a couple other cool cards that I'm going to give away at the end of the night. So you can stick around at the end of the night. You can play along in the hit counter for the rest. So what we do is we pick the spot in the hit counter that we think is going to get the most cards and the total number of hits. And if you get them right, you can earn 2 leprechauns per break. So each night that we do 5 breaks, that's 10 leprechauns that you could potentially earn. Those leprechauns, again, race for you at the end of the evening and give you a chance at some of those giveaways. So that hopefully gets you up to speed a little bit on what the heck was going on there. We did get Kansas City got a big leaguer, John, and San Francisco got a big leaguer, James. And then we'll recap our hits. You bet, Dustin. Henry Davis, Colton Cowser, Jordan Lawler, Good Vibration, Shohei, Yamamoto. David, we got a Heritage coming up next, and then Contenders to finish it off. You can follow along on the top right. We're currently finishing up 513 Big League. We are right on time for a 9:45 Central start of Heritage 2025 for 514, and then 515 we're going to finish up with Contenders. That'll start at about 10:30 Central time. Sal Frelick, Good Vibrations, Shohei on the red foil Big League. That's a big one. Adley Rutschman, the blue foil. Sal Frelick on the blue checkered. Caminero rookie. Hudson Kersad to the moon rookie. We did get an auto, which is not guaranteed at Big League, so that was awesome for Washington. That was Keibert Ruiz. To the moon, Curtis Mead. Corbin Carroll. Good Vibrations, Lawrence Butler. Ellie De La Cruz to the moon. Henry Davis to the moon. Caminero, Good Vibrations. Mason Wynn, checkerboard. Trey Turner, blue foil. Andrew Abbott, foil rookie. Julio and Ellie on the checkers. Caminero, Sal Frelick on the foil rookie, and Curtis Mead. Of course, David, you bet. And congrats on your leprechaun, by the way, on the hit counter. So that's going to round out, guys, our third break of the evening. Big League. That was fun bringing that back for a couple this week. I'll bring up our schedule again, just so you guys can all follow along. We are done with Big League. We've got 2 more baseball breaks left to go. 2025 Heritage, as I'm bringing it on the screen right now. And after that, we've got 2020 Contenders. Heritage, let's get into it. There we go for Heritage. There's our 2 boxes. As I get them open and get the packs out, I will give a shout out and a thank you to everyone who got a spot in here. Starting with the non-spot, the Notable Americans, Jason. Lou on the Nationals, Mark on the Blue Jays, Rangers and Rays, Ozark on the Cardinals. Lou on the Mariners, Mark on the Giants. Padres and Pirates to Lou. James with the Phillies. Kenneth with the A's. Graham with the Yankees. Lou with the Mets. Twins going to James. There's our empty box number 1, guys. Kenneth A's. Lou Mets. James Twins. David Brewers. Lou Marlins. Jay the Dodgers. Mark the Angels, David the Royals, Lou with the Astros, Tigers, and Rockies, Nathan with the Guardians, Lou with the Reds, Mark with the White Sox, James with the Cubbies, Mark with the Red Sox, James with the Orioles, and Mark with the Braves and D-backs. There's empty box number 2. So guys, good luck on each and every one of those spots. You guys can play along on the hit counter again as well. I'm always happy to explain it. How we do that again, if it's your first time with us, is you pick those 4 spots. And we had a little fun with this with football last night. We've been doing enough heritage lately that it's been a little bit of a struggle if we do individual players. Some of the inserts got a little crazy. So today I decided to do 4 teams, and we'll see how that goes. So the hit counter is going to be, if we get a Kansas City Royal, it's going to count. I'm not going to count the league leader cards for this. So it has to be a player card or insert, but not one of the league leaders with like 2 guys, 3 guys. Because I know Bobby Witt Jr. does have at least 1 league leader card. So it's any Royals card that's not the league leader inserts. And then any Marlin, any Brewer, because I'm a Brewer fan, and a National. Those are the 4. So it's going to be which team of those 4 teams gets the most hits. So guys, this could be 2 boxes, 400 cards and more between the 2 boxes. This one could get up in the 50s or 60s if these teams get hot. So pick which team you guys think is going to get the most cards in this 2-box heritage break, and what you think that total is going to be between all 4 teams. If you get the team right, you earn a leprechaun. If you get the total right, you get another leprechaun. If you get them both right, obviously that's 2 leprechauns that are going to race on your behalf at the end of the evening for some giveaways. All right, so first stack ripped. Let's get into some cards, my friends. We've got Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Earn run league leaguers. So for the league leaders, we do have to randomize those off unless we get 3 of them, then everyone gets one. Brady Singer for the Royals. So the Royals get one first on the board. Yu Darvish for the Padres. Luis Robert for the White Sox. Rhys Hoskins for the Brewers. And our first blue border, which these have been very popular, very collectible. They're holding their value well. Colt Keith for the Tigers on the blue border. Congrats, Lou. Colt Keith. Sean Manaea for the Mets. Calvin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Jackson Chourio on the record breaker for the Brewers. So the Brewers right now take a lead. Tyler O'Neill for the Orioles. William Contreras for the Brewers. Pemberton, the inventor of Coca-Cola on the Notable Americans for Jason. Jason, congrats. Zach Neto on the blue mini diamonds for the Angels. Congrats, Mark. Jaden Hill for the Rockies. Sean Reynolds for the Padres. Jackson Holliday, the father-son big leaguers with Matt Holliday. We're going to randomize this one off between the Rockies and the Orioles. Ronel Blanco, Aroldis Chapman, Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, TJ Friedel, Grant Holman, Justin Verlander for the Giants, Jacob Young, there's our first national. Heston Kjerstad for the Orioles, Campero for the Angels, Matt McClain for the Reds. We got a chrome of Alex Bregman for the Astros. And a blue border of Raisel Iglesias for the Braves, Bob Mark. Mickey Mantle, all-time All-Stars. Dylan Cruz for the national spot. Lou, congrats. So Dylan Cruz adds to the Nationals. Santander, Torkelson, Matt Strom. And there's a hit, guys. It's a Freddie Freeman game-used Clubhouse Collections relic. Congratulations to the Dodger spot, Jay. Freddie Freeman on the Clubhouse Collections. Also, just for housekeeping purposes as well, for anyone watching us with Heritage today, I do know there are the short prints, 400 to 500. But the last few breaks, at least the way I've been doing them, is I don't rifle back through the back because most of the short print guys are not necessarily the biggest of the names. But I do want to let you guys know that when we sort them to ship them out, we do go back through them and catch the short prints and make sure that they get sleeved up and protected. I'm just not spending the time on camera because Heritage has so many cards. So just so if any of you are first time with us with Heritage, you're like, hey, you're missing those short prints, we'll definitely be catching them. I just don't rifle back through the cards to save time. Shea Langoliers for the Athletics. Congrats, Kenneth. We got J-Rod. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. What?
I just noticed David picked the Yankees in 41.
Nice.
Yeah, not even a choice.
Oh, David, on your hit counter prediction, you got to choose one of the four that's in there: a Royal, a Marlin, a Brewer, or a National. So we might get 41 Yankees, but they're not on the hit counter, man. Otani, Adames, batting leaders. Suzuki for the Cubs. Contreras, Cardinals. Corbin Burns, Orioles. Cutter Crawford, good catch though. Cutter Crawford for the Red Sox on the Chrome. Miguel Amaya, Josh Young. Andres Jimenez, Jeff McNeil. Mark Vientos for the Mets. Kumar Rocker, rookie. Brenton Doyle and Gleyber Torres for the Tigers. The Marlins on the board finally. I don't think I missed one. I'll go back through. Max Meyer for the Marlins on the Chrome. We are on the board with a Marlin. Shota on the Gold Cup for the Cubbies. Suarez for the Diamondbacks. Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Class A. Dalton Varsho. Seth Brown. For the Nationals, there's a Chrome rookie of DJ Hers. So, Lou, congrats for the National spot. Brewers, got it, David. Perfect. Thanks, man. So the Nationals get to 3, and they're tied with the Brewers. Harris for the Braves. There's another league leaders with Witt, Guerrero, and Aaron Judge. Carlos Santana. Mason Montgomery. There's Juan Soto for the Mets. Spencer Horwitz. Jackson Jobe, rookie for the Tigers, is a good rookie. And Realmuto for the Phillies. Next blue border is going to go to that Marlin spot, Lou. It's a blue border Sandy Alcantara. Donovan Solano, Anthony Rendon, Will Benson, Schwellenbach, Hunter Goodman, Orlando Arcia, and notable Americans, Abraham Lincoln for Jason. You may recognize him as a former U.S. president. Jonathan Cannon for the White Sox. Mark on the blue diamonds. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals? So the hit counter is staying very even right now. We're at 10. Frankie Alvarez, Jorge Polanco, Hank Aaron, Ian Happ, Andy Pies for the Dodgers, And for the Rangers, a chrome silver refractor of Josh Young. Congrats, Mark. Joe Adell. There's Tyler Gentry, rookie for the Royals. Jake Bloss. Brent Rooker. Brendan Rodgers. Frankie Lindor. Hunter Biggie for the Rays. How about a Jackson Holiday Chrome for the Orioles? Congrats, James I. And then the Mariners going to get a Bryce Miller Blue Diamond Chrome. Congrats, Lou. All-time greats, Ernie Banks. Kai Bush for the White Sox. Jace Young for the Tigers. Luis Gill for the Yankees. Assad for the Cubbies. And rookie Connor Norby for the Marlins. We're knotted up at 3 across the board. Nick Castellanos on the Chrome for the Phillies. The Red Sox going to get a blue border Garrett Crochet. So, Mark, congrats. And then Astros and Royals, Kevin Biggio will randomize this guy off, the father-son duo. And that one does not count as a Royal card. It's an insert as well. So that one's not going to count on the hit counter as a Royal card. So that is the 25% of the way points. So we got a lot more cards to go. We got to 12 at the 25% points. That would lead me to believe we should end up in the 40s. You guys will have plenty of time here to get your changes in because we're nowhere near the halfway points. We're getting lots of good blue border. Would love to see a red border. Would love to see a Real Ones auto. Although we did get our hit for the first box already with a mem card of Freddie Freeman. So if we got an auto right now, it would have to be a bonus auto, which could happen. We've seen it happen before. There's something shiny with a different color in there. I like that. Any other score updates coming out of the baseball or basketball world in the last hour or so? Any good? So the Pirates lost 2-1. I think the Brewers were winning tonight over Houston. 4-3 they won, huh? All right. Second half of the first box. Here we go. Brandon Marsh for the Phillies. Heaney for the Rangers. Fried for the Yankees. Joan Duran for the Twins. And Curtis Mead for the Rays. The Diamondbacks going to get a chrome refractor Christian Mina rookie. Congrats, Mark. What? Golden State up double digits. Curry with a hamstring injury. Uh-oh. We got Bailey Ober for the Twins. Valente Belozo, rookie for the Marlins. So the Marlins jump into a lead here. Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers. Blake Snell for the Dodgers. Ozuna. Jake Rogers. Colt Keith, Gold Cup. Iglesias. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. And Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Rookie card. So the Nationals get to 4. Zach Galoff, Luis Peralta, Nacho Alvarez for the Braves, Justin Malloy, Colton Cowser on the Gold Cup for the Orioles, Valdez for the Astros. There's a blue border Mitchell Parker for the Nationals for Lou. And that is going to get the Nationals up to 5. So the Nationals take a lead. Cavadas, Bob Gibson for the Cardinals, Aaron Nola, C.J. Abrams for the Nationals, Sosa for the Phillies, and Mitchell Parker for the Nationals. Look at that, guys. The Nationals taking off. Up to 7. We've got Andrew McCutchen on the Chrome for the Pirates. And David Festa on the rookie Chrome Blue Diamonds for the Twins. Now, one I haven't noticed yet is I haven't noticed our bicentennial card. We usually get 1 per box. So we'll see. Hopefully I didn't miss it. If I did, Marty will catch it. Taj Bradley. Mel Ott. Isaac Paredes. Young Hoo Lee. There's NL leaders Helsley and Class A. Castillo, and there was a little bit of color here. We got an orange border. Mel Ott on the all-time Chrome All-Stars orange border. Somewhere in here is the number. 25. 19 out of 25. Lou, that is going to you, my friend, for the New York Mets spot. Congratulations. 19 out of 25. We don't get to do fireworks too much in Heritage, so that's a great one. Lou, congrats, my friend. Orange Chrome to 25 on the Mel Ott. Edmund Sosa. What's going on, Pac? How you doing? We've got the blue border Phillies Sosa. Cantillo for the Guardians. Griffin Conine for the Marlins. We got the Marlins in a second. Rosarina for the Mariners. Shohei for the Dodgers. Crochet for the Red Sox. Alcantara for the Marlins. That's 2 for the Marlins. Then we got a through the years 1995 Greg Maddux. Never too late to jump on the break. Pat, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. You got time to get in this hit counter and get you some leprechauns. And then we got an Ellie De La Cruz on the Blue Diamonds for the red spot. Congrats, Lou. Christian Mina for the Diamondbacks. Shane Baz for the Rays. Yelich for the Brewers. Ozzy Albies, Conforto. Strikeout leaders, Scuball, Reagans, and Gilberts. We got the foil Emmanuel Class A. So I got to get that Yelich. But let me get this foil spotlight first. Emmanuel Class A for the Guardians. Congrats, Nathan. And let's get the Brewers Yelich accounted for. We're up to 20, guys. Bryce Harper on a little blue diamond. Got some trivia going from Marty. There he goes. Always good with Heritage to do some trivia. Hassan Kim. Ezekiel Tovar. Will Warren. Brooks Lee for the Twins. Nolan Gorman for the Cards. Gurriel for the Diamondbacks. And we're going to get a black border chrome for the Dodgers. It's Hunter Fiducia. And that is 276. 47 out of 76. For the Dodgers, Jay, congrats.
This is a tough one. So somebody gets it.
Yeah.
I said they didn't get a leopard.
All right. Did Todd get it?
No.
Oh. Yeah, if someone gets this, an honor code that you guys don't look it up. If you can guess it, we'll give you a leprechaun for it. 47 out of 76 on the Fiducia. Justin Steele for the Cubs. Luciano. Gio Ursula, Montero, Duke Ellis, Diaz, Martinez, and Pete Crow Armstrong on the 25th anniversary card for the Cubbies, James. In 1965 and 80. Dave Kingman, Reggie Jackson, good guesses. It's not Andre Dawson, is it? Albert Suarez on the blue border for the Orioles.
This would be if we got it right. Took the leopard.
We'd have to randomize the randomize. Iriarty of the White Sox. Uceta of the Rays. Lawrence Butler, Athletics. Drury, the Angels. Jonathan India for the Royals. Springer for the Blue Jays. And for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. So the Royals getting on the board. Luis Castillo on the blue border. For the Mariners, Lou. Clayton Kershaw, Xavier Edwards for the Marlins. Haniger, Mariners, Blue Jays. Ryan Bliss, Mariners. There's Roberto Clemente. So get that Marlin hit up. And then we got a Mike Trout. Mike Trout on the insert for the Angel spot. Mark, congrats. Miles Mikolas for the Cardinals and Cedene Rafaela for the Red Sox. So, guys, we do find ourselves at the halfway point of this Heritage break. We got a Freddie Freeman mem card. We did get a black border to 76 chrome and a bunch of other great chrome cards. Some good rookies coming out of there. So, congrats to everyone on the hits. And start thinking about that hit counter. We sit at 22 with Marlins and Nationals in the lead right now with 7, and Brewers and Royals chasing them each with 4. So make your changes or ride or die with your current spot. I would think we will definitely go into the 40s. My goal is to see if we can't get to the 50 point on here. And I'm gonna say that the Nationals is going to be what takes it. I personally hope that the Brewers get hot and the Brewers take it as a fan and for David's sake. But I'm thinking the Nationals more than likely are going to take it. But we'll see. Someone get it right? William McGregor. Who else got it right? Todd and William guessing George Foster. Todd gets a leprechaun. And William grabbing a leprechaun. Congrats, guys. Thanks for playing along on Marty's trivia. Marty, appreciate you getting the trivia going. Marty's always got some good zingers. Usually people don't get his trivia questions too quick. All right, we are into box number 2. Hopefully you guys made your predictions, updates. Give you about another 30 seconds or so, and then Marty's going to close it up. Palacio for the Rays. Profar for the Padres. Caminero for the Rays. Merrill Kelly for the Diamondbacks. Jake Eder for the White Sox. There's Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers, Jay. Your dad would be so proud. There's Roki for the Dodgers. Tyler Anderson for the Angels. Lance Lynn for the Cardinals. Joe Ryan for the Twins. Tobias Myers, starting pitcher for the Brewers last night. So the Brewers get up to 5. Sonny Gray for the Cards. Jacob Young for the Nationals. Bliss for the Mariners. Clemente for the Pirates. So let's get the Nationals up there. Yep, close the predictions, please. Mike Trout with the variation for the Angels. And then Pedro Leon on the rookie mini diamond for the Astros. Congrats, Lou. Oh, Cecil Fielder. That's some good thought going on there, William. Christopher Morel. Noelvi Marte. Carlos Correa. Yogi Berra. Otto Lopez for the Marlins. Chrome. Logan Webb for the Giants. So we did get a Marlin in there. Speaking of Cecil Fielder, then we had Prince Fielder, played for the Brewers. And currently he's got a prospect card in Bowman. Prince Fielder's son is coming up into the big league. So that's pretty sweet. 3 generations of baseball players. Willie Mays on the blue border. All-times All-Stars. That one's going to the Giant spot mark. Bear with me, guys. I got to get some more top loaders. Didn't realize I had run out. All right, Willie Mays on the blue border. Zebby Matthews for the Twins. Walker for the Astros. Bo Naylor for the Guardians. Heston, Blanco, Garcia, Jackson Jobe. Aaron Judge on the blue border record breakers for the Yankees. Graham, congrats. Marcus Simeon, Bradley Blaylock, Giancarlo, Carlos Correa, Junior Caminero, and Otto Lopez for the Marlins. So the Marlins take a lead. Watch out. How about another chrome to 76? Black chrome to 76 for the Red Sox for Mark. Connor Wong. Guys, 2 black chromes out of 76 coming out of these boxes. That is sweet. Connor Wong to 76 for the Red Sox. Congrats, Mark. Zach Gallen on the blue diamonds for the Diamondbacks. Hey, father-son big leaguers, the Biggios. So, we did get 2 of these, so each spot's going to get one. Jared Jones, Aaron Judge on the record breakers. Garcia for the Nationals. Cedric Mullins, Fairbanks, Aldegari, Suarez, and Ernie Banks on the all-time All-Stars. So we get that Nationals accounted for. Barrios for the Blue Jays, Belly Bombs for the Yankees, Kelly for the Diamondbacks, Drew Romo. Another Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers for Jay. Congrats. All-time All-Stars, Stan Musial for the Cardinals. And then Jurickson Profar on the blue border for the Padres. Congrats, Lou. Cedeni Rafaela. League leaders with Ellie, Shohei, and Bryce Terang stolen bases. Ryan Mountcastle, Peterson, Perdomo. And our next hit came up, and it's Lawrence Butler, game used clubhouse relic for the Oakland Athletics. Congratulations to the Oakland spot. That one's going to Kenneth. Kenneth on the Lawrence Butler clubhouse relic. Yeah, George was part of the Big Red Machine, right, Marty?
Yeah.
Congrats. Josh Young on the blue diamonds for the Rangers. Clayton Kershaw, Cavada, Hayden Birdsong, Corbin Carroll, Jake Cronenworth. There's going to be a number to 150 on the blue chrome. Another all-time All-Stars. A blue Tris Speaker. I believe he was Boston, right? Tris Speaker was Boston.
The upper right.
To 150. Yeah, that's what it said on the upper right. Yep. Boston Tris Speaker to 150. Congrats. Bagwell on the through the years. For Houston. Mountcastle on a blue border for Baltimore, James. Rodriguez for the Blue Jays, Nicky Lopez, Willie Adames, Drew Romo, JD Martinez. There's Stan Musial. Notable Americans. We've got John James Audubon, a naturalist and an artist. Ryan Ramos on the blue chrome mini diamonds. There's Maury's grandson, Cade. Kyle Gibson, Moniak, Luis Matos, and another orange chrome. Heck yeah. Guys, this is some kind of a hot box or something. 17 out of 25. J.J. Bleday for the Athletics. Kenneth, 17 out of 25 on a little orange for you. That gets some fireworks. J.J. Bleday. And how about this craziness, guys? Bonus hits. A relic for the Guardians. Nathan, game used memorabilia. Jose Ramirez. So how about that, guys? We got 2 relics in this box. And we're still in the first half of it. Plus a black chrome to 76 and an orange chrome to 25. So 2 chromes under 100 and 2 mem cards already in this box. Nathan, congrats. Let's see what else we can do. How about some more mini diamonds with Vladdy Guerrero Jr.? Wow, this is a great box. This second box. Holy cow. Tyler Stevenson. There's Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Jordan Hicks. Yes, Monty Grandal, Danny Jansen on the Record Breakers. Adel Gary, Zuleta. We got a rookie blue border of Justin Robluski for the Dodgers for Jay. And we've got the Bakers on the father-son that we will randomize off at the end of the break as well. So we got one more stack of Heritage to go. And man, Lou, you see quite a bit too, I know. So first time seeing a double hit out of you. That's a big deal right there. Not getting an auto, but 2 mem cards. And those 2 numbered chromes as well. This has been a phenomenal box. And we still got half of this box to go. That was sweet. I did not expect when I was lifting up that orange chrome and I saw the relic underneath it. I was excited to see that. Can we get more than 2 hits in one Heritage box? That would be really bananas because Heritage is usually very stingy on the hits. So if we could get 3 memorabilia cards in one box, that would be downright incredible. This truly is a great box. Let's see what we can finish up with, guys. On the hit counter right now, we're at 27. So we're pretty much on pace where we thought we'd be. And we've got a tie right now between Marlins and Nationals. One more pack to get open. And I just did that to myself. I just flipped them in all kinds of directions. So I apologize, guys. Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. Riley Green, Zach Wheeler, Josh Naylor. Pete Alonso for the Mets. Ian Happ Chrome for the Cubs. Willie Adames on the blue borders for the Giant spot mark. Even some of like the Vladdy Guerrero Chrome and stuff like that too. It's just been great cards out of this box. Luciano, Frankie Alvarez, Shane Baz, Chapman. How about a Jackson Churio Record Breakers for the Brewers spot? Congrats, David. And Brewers. Can they catch up? We'll see. Realmuto, Hodge, Vaughn, Blake Dunn, Chris Sale, Andy Ibanez, Josh Hader, Yasmani Grandal, Zulueta. And then notable Americans, Benjamin Franklin, founding father. Congrats, Jason. Christian Mina, another chrome rookie for the Diamondbacks. Congrats to the Diamondbacks spot. Iriarte, Matsui, Orelvis Martinez, Jorge Soler, Adel Amador for the Rockies, and Eovaldi for the Rangers. Another great chrome. This one's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. on the silver refractor for the Padres. Lou, congrats. The Nationals with Andres Chaparro rookie. So the Nationals are the first team to 10. Shota on the Gold Cup. Luis Peralta, Edwin Diaz, Greg Jones, Luis Castillo, Iglesias. And look at the color variation, Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. The 75 insert Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. Lou, nice. That is awesome. The 25th anniversary card. Dylan Cruz. This is just a box that is all over the place, and I love it. J-Rod for the Mariners on the Blue Diamonds. Burleson, Holmes.
There it is.
I missed one. Perfect. Thank you. Mickey Moniak, Noeven Marte, Yogi Berra, and Jake Eder. And then Eagle Eye Marty saved me, guys. I missed one out of 300 on the Bicentennial. Porter Hodge for the Cubbies. My sincerest apologies, James, on the Cub spot that I missed this one earlier. But again, I got Marty. Marty's got my back. He's got me going on.
Sort of what I do on that one.
What?
It's sort of what I do on those.
I know, like, sometimes it just needs to be slowed down, and I don't catch them all.
Nope. They're hard to see.
They are very hard to see in Heritage. Suarez for the Padres. There is Heather's great nephew, Tyler Locklear. Hae-Sung Kim. Max Scherzer, Jock Peterson. Jose Iglesias, Adalis Garcia, Colt Keith. And here's a bicentennial I'm not going to miss. Jorge Polanco for the Mariners at 200 on the bicentennial. Congratulations to the Mariners spot on the numbered bicentennial. Lou Polanco to 200. This box just keeps rolling. Guardians. We got Papa Noel, Jensky Noel on the blue border. With the cartoon variation, I think that one is. Maybe not. No, that's not the cartoon variation. Jensky Noel on the blue border rookie. Trey Turner, Austin Riley. Cole Reagans, we got a Royal. It's been a little while since we had a Royal. Been a minute. But we got to get, to get to 40, we got to get a Royal. We got some green, guys. Michael King, Benintendi. And look at this, Will Warren for the Yankees. Graham, that's a 99. 49 out of 99. What a box. This is probably one of the best Heritage boxes I've seen. Maybe ever. This is just keeps going. Will Warren green rookie chrome to 99. Graham, congrats. We got Andy Pages on the chrome for the Dodgers. Sanchez, J-Rod. NL Victory Leaders with Sale. Guardians, Clase, Vientos. Another father-son with Roger and Cody Clemens. Randomize that one off. Yoshida for the Red Sox. And then we're going to have a League Leaders Chrome Refractor with the stolen bases. Caballero, Ramirez, and Chisholm. We'll randomize that guy off at the end of the break. Gavin Stone, Adley Rushman, Austin Riley, Dylan Dingler, Luis Gill, Will Wagner. There's a Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Alex Bregman. Ketel Marte on the blue border all-star for the Diamondbacks. Matt Olson, Bryson Stott. There's James Wood for the Nationals. Lou, congrats on a James Wood. Yeah, 276 cards. Well, the one Lou was from the first box. I just missed it, I think. Yeah. James Wood, the Nationals. Looks like they are going to take it. The question is, what is that final hit counter going to be? We did quiet down a lot here with all those other hits. Schwellenbach, Goodman, McCutcheon, Kyle Schwarber, Tyler Glasnow, Ty Madden, Tanner Houck, Juan Soto, Spencer Horwitz, Nick Sogard, and Yusei Kikuchi. Reed Detmers on the chrome for the Angels. One more mini diamond, Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. And Luke Weaver for the Yankees. All right, guys. Wow. Phenomenal heritage stuff. First of all, here's our stack of blue diamonds. We got Sanchez, J-Rod, Ramos, Josh Young, Zach Gallen, Bryce Miller, Jonathan Cannon, Max Meyer, Shea Langoliers, and Zach Neto. We had a whole bunch of those hit counter teams that I kept just to make sure I could sanity check myself. Here's a bunch more of our inserts, parallels, and base chromes. We're going to get all those sleeved up. Here's our top-loaded stuff. I'll recap that in a second. But first, let's bring out the Leprechauns again. And let's figure out who's going to take home all of the father and son and the inserts. Let me just separate them. Oh, thank you.
Yep. Take those.
Yes, you can. Thank you. So we've got the 3 league leader inserts. We're going to run it as 1, 2, and 3. So, for example, the Braves, this spot is 1. Down there's 2. Down there's 3. Whichever Leprechaun takes it's going to win each one of those. For the father and son, it's going to be left or right. So if it's left, the Rockies would take it. If it's right, Holiday would take it. We did get 2 Biggios. So right now, the Astros and the Royals are each going to get 1. And the other ones are going to be randomized off. So it's going to be left and right. And then we've also got the league leaders with left and right as well. So we're going to bring up our Leprechauns to do that. So we're starting with the 2 ones, left and right. And we're going to run it for 11 seconds. It's going to be a sprint. Here we go, left and right. So the right takes it. Congrats to the right spot. I'll recap what that means again in a second. Now we've got to go 1, 2, and 3 for the 3 cards. So the right spot taking the 2 cards, and we'll see who takes the 3 cards on this. Right now, the 3 spot making a run. No, the 1 spot's going to make its run. It's going to be 1. Okay, and then we got to run that one more time because one of those was a chrome, and I know those are highly coveted, so we're going to randomize that one off separately. Here we go. Six seconds left. Who's going to take it? It looks to be... No, it's going to be 2. It's going to be 2 taking that one. Okay, guys, so the Cleveland Guardian spot, Nathan taking the Chrome stolen bases leaders. The 2 father-sons, Kansas City and Houston, are each going to get one of the Biggios. It was the right side of the 2, so this one's going to the Guardians. The Orioles for the Holiday. The Nationals for Baker. The Phillies for Clemens. That one's good. For the 3s, it was the top spot. So Sale for the Braves, Otani Dodgers, Witt Braves, Screwball Tigers, Ellie Reds, Sale Braves. And that's what took that one with the races. We did have that Chrome stolen bases leader. And then, guys, just absolute monster stuff coming out of this Heritage. James Wood. All of our blue borders I did load up because they're pretty highly coveted. Ketel Marte. We did get Will Warren to 99 green chrome. Jensky Noel. The 200 bicentennial Polanco. Porter Hodge bicentennial. Dylan Cruz on the anniversary card. Tatis chrome. Mena chrome rookie. Willie Adames blue. Robluski blue, Guerrero mini diamonds, mem card Jose Ramirez, Blade to 25, Mountcastle blue, Tris Speaker to 150, Lawrence Butler on the mem card, Profar blue, Sasaki, Connor Wong to 76 black chrome, Aaron Judge blue. Willie Mays blue, Pedro Leon diamonds, Mike Trout image variation, Sasaki rookie, Mike Trout, Castillo blue, Suarez blue, Pete Crow on the anniversary card, another black chrome Fiducia to 76, Harper mini diamonds, Class A with the insert, Ellie De La Cruz mini diamonds through the years, Greg Maddux, blue Sosa, Mel Ott to 25. David Festa, rookie, mini diamonds. Parker blue. Mena chrome. Crochet blue. Holiday chrome. Josh Young, chrome refractor. Alcantara blue. DJ Hurst, chrome rookie. Freddie Freeman, mem card. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Iglesias blue. And Colt Keith blue. So all kinds of the blue borders. But also absolute craziness, guys. We had 2 bicentennials, and then once again we got a bonus mem card. So we got 3 mem cards: Jose Ramirez, Lawrence Butler, and Freddie Freeman. We got 2 orange chromes to 25, 2 black chromes to 76, a blue to 150, and a green to 99. That is some heat for Heritage right there. So congrats to all the winners on all those hits. And thank you guys for participating in that Heritage break for Leprechauns. Unfortunately, nobody got the total. But many of you did have the Nationals. So Pack got in there with a spot for the Nationals. Brandon grabbed the Nationals. David grabbed the Nationals. Lou grabbed the Nationals. James grabbed the Nationals. And Ron grabbed the Nationals. Congrats, guys, on getting your Leprechauns in a phenomenal Heritage break. Bring up our schedule one last time. So you guys can see we are done with 4 of the 5 breaks. We're moving on to break number 515. It is Contenders 2020. That is not a typo, my friends. We are doing 2020 Contenders. We got a couple boxes, and thought it'd be fun to do a little blast from the past, see what kind of names are still hanging around in there. We're going to have 6 autographs per box. So that's how we're going to finish our evening, guys. A little 2020 Contenders. And there we go. I've got our 2 boxes up. We're going to have 6 packs in each box. 18 cards per pack. 6 autographs. Basically 1 autograph per pack. Maybe we get lucky and we get some more bonus stuff. As I go through, we got Steve with the Diamondbacks. We got James the Braves. William Orioles. Jason with the Red Sox. James I with the Cubs. There's empty box. Steve with the White Sox. Wayne with the Reds. Steve Guardians. Adley with the Rockies. Steve with the Tigers. Dave Astros. Wayne Royals. James Angels. David Dodgers. Todd Marlins. Adley with the Brewers. Todd Twins. Daniel Mets. Sean Yankees. Todd A's. Colin, a.k.a. Pack with the Phillies. Mike with the Pirates. Richard Padres. Steve Giants. Scott Mariners. Ozark Cardinals. David Rays. Rangers. Steve Richard the Blue Jays. And Steve the Nationals. Guys, thank you for grabbing these spots and being willing to do the 2020 excursion with us. Little blast from the COVID past. We did keep these 2 boxes in quarantine for 3 days, so no one's going to get COVID from the cards. And our hit counter on this one, guys, we've got Luis Robert Jr. and Aaron Judge together. We've got Yordan Alvarez and Mike Trout together. We've got Kyle Lewis, because he would have been one of the big rookies coming out of that, just like Luis Robert, and Shohei together. And then we've got Bo Bichette and Soto together. Just got finished negotiations. He's going to manage your leprechauns. All right, I'm going to do these 1 pack at a time. What we're going to see is we're going to see some base. Then we're going to get a couple purple foils. And then we're going to start to get to the hits. So, guys, get your prediction on the hit counter. Shot at a couple more leprechauns. Once we finish this up, again, don't go anywhere because we're going to do our givvies, as you guys all know. And again, thank you guys for giving us another chance this evening to rip this cardboard gold with y'all. Hope you guys have been having a good time. I haven't asked it too much tonight, but if I can ask you guys to find that like button, smash it around a little bit, subscribe if it wouldn't hurt you too much. Don't forget to tell some more friends about card lines. Let's keep growing this community, guys. We're going to get Nelly Cruz from Minnesota. Hyun-Jin Ryu. Shane Bieber. Charlie Blackmon. Fernando Tatis. Mookie Betts. Mike Moustakas. Max Muncy. Nolan Arenado. Then we're going to get a numbered card. It's going to be a draft ticket. Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Adley J. That's to 149. 31 of 149, Adley. Congrats. Now, guys, I made the mistake, like, no kidding, right before I came here for tonight. I made the mistake of watching a video of this just to refresh myself. And it was a video where, I'm not joking, they got 3 101s. And I was like, are we going to get that lucky or not? Did I just totally disappoint myself by seeing that? But 3 101s in one of these boxes out of a break that I was watching. It was, back in 2020. But hey, maybe that could be us. Ronald Acuna for the Braves on the purple. Springer for the Blue Jays. And Trey Turner. Our autograph is going to go to Baltimore. It's going to be Mason McCoy. So congrats, William M. on a Mason McCoy autograph. That is not a name I know very well. Does anyone know too much about Mason McCoy? I'm guessing he didn't make it way to raise expectations, right? That was maybe the wrong intention of that, but hopefully I raised it. Nolan Ryan on the Legacy, and on this one he is Texas. Steve. Then we got Vladdy Guerrero Jr. for Toronto for Richard. We got Casey Mize on the Future Stars insert. And then we've got Jared Kelenic on the potential for Seattle. So we got a numbered card for the Rockies and an autograph for the Orioles in pack number 1. See what pack 2 has to offer. Start off with our base. Justin Verlander, Escobar, Clevenger, Javier Baez, Trevor Story, Tim Anderson, Jorge Soler, Eloy Jimenez, Juan Moncada, Yadier Molina, Rafael Devers. Getting into our purple foil, we got Blake Snell and Christian Yelich for the Brewers. And then our autograph is going to be for Miami. It is Isaac Galloway for the Marlins spot. Todd, congratulations. Isaac Galloway on the auto. I don't think I missed there's only 2 purple on there. So either we're getting an extra. I did miss a purple. Rafael Devers was purple. Okay. Perfect. We've got Nick Gonzalez, first rounders for the Pirates spot. Mike. Game day, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels spot. James, congratulations on the game day ticket. Shohei Ohtani. That is our first guy to go own the hit counter. Shohei and Kyle Lewis getting on the board. Up and coming Malcolm Nunez. He's already out of the league, yeah, unfortunately. And Brady Singer, future stars. Pack numero trace. There is a Mike Trout. So Trout and Jordan on, not 14, just 1. There's Miggy Cabrera for Detroit. Tyler Glasnow. Oh, he's still a major leaguer. Nice. Glasnow means, I'm not quite sure which ones you're talking to on that one, but Alcantara, Ketel Marte, Charlie Morton, Luis Castillo, Manny Machado, Anthony Rendon. We get into our purples. We got Zach Greinke for Houston, Rizzo for the Cubs, and Alonso for the Mets. Our autograph. This would have been a good one at the time. I don't know how much he has really done in the pros, but Sheldon Noisy for Oakland. So Todd, 2 autographs so far. Congrats. Sheldon Noisy was a up-and-coming rookie catcher in 2020. So that would have been a good one in 2020. Congrats, Todd. Taylor Trammell for San Diego on the potential. Aaron Judge on the winning tickets. So Judge and Lubob are going to get on the board. We've got Frank Thomas, the big hurt on the legacy for the White Sox. And first rounders, Heston Kjerstad for Baltimore. For a second there, I wanted to say that was a Kirsten, and I was like, that's not the right guy. We'll load that one up for Baltimore. William Heston Kjerstad on the first rounder prospect card. Congrats, that's a great one. Pack 4. Get into our base. We've got Newman, Josh Bell, Acuna Jr., George Springer, Trey Turner, Christian Yelich, Zach Greinke, Rizzo, Pete Alonso, Joey Gallo. And then we've got a Joey Gallo on the purple, Mike Soroka on the purple, and Lance Lynn on the purple. Our autograph is going to be Travis Demerit to 99 for the Tigers. So, Steve, congrats. A draft ticket to 99. Travis Demerit. Gotta get some fireworks for the 99. Steve, congrats. And then Nolan Jones, a nice one for for Cleveland. He's not with the Rockies, I believe. A-Rod, legendary. Tatis on the winning tickets. And Machado on the game day tickets. Pack 5. Rafael Devers, Blake Snell, Suarez, Mike Minor, Giolito Soroka, Lance Lynn, Jonathan VR, JD Martinez, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. So Shohei and Kyle Lewis up to 2. Purple, we got Villar, JD Martinez, and a purple Shohei for the Angels. Congrats to the Angel spot, James, on a purple Shohei. Shohei is like, sit down, Kyle. I'm going to do it myself. Philadelphia, Nick Matone on the auto. So, Pat, congrats. I don't know if you know who Nick Matone is or not, or if he's made it at this point, but congrats on a Matone auto for Philadelphia. Up-and-coming Braylon Marquez. Nick Madrigal. Marty and I were talking about this last night after the breaks closed up. We're like, how did the White Sox not get better in 2020? They were so good. They had so much talent. Christian Pache. Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. Why can't I congratulate him on a purple Shohei? Garrett Mitchell, first rounder for the Brewers. Adley J, congrats. Yeah, Todd's trying to get back into that after hours show again. That doesn't start till later. Polanco, DeGrom, Dozier, LeMahieu, Olsen, Bryant, Torres, Gonzalez, Ozzie Albies, Clayton Kershaw. Getting into our purple, Chris Bryant, Torres, and Marco Gonzalez. Our autograph is going to be Lewis Thorpe, hailing from Australia for the twin spot. Todd. Look at that, Todd. You make an off-color joke and you get a hit for it. How about that? Congrats on the Thorpe rookie ticket autograph, Todd. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October on the Legacy. Winning ticket, there's Wander Franco. Joe Adele was a bust on the Future Stars. And Ricky Henderson, rest in peace to the legend for Oakland, Todd. Okay, guys, that was box number 1. Contenders is a fun rip. I haven't done this in a long time. Well, we haven't done this product since 2020, which I wasn't breaking at that time. So time to start thinking about your halfway point, guys. We're at 5 right now with Shohei and Kyle Lewis in the lead. I would say it's still anybody's game on that front. There's an empty box. But make your hit counter predictions. I'm going to take a drink of water. You guys got about 20 seconds to make any changes. We're at 5, and we're at Shohei with a lead of 3 right now. Getting into box number 2, pack number 1. There is Paul Goldschmidt. So, Marty, close it up when you get a sec. Okay. Joey Votto, Buster Posey, Kevin Biggio, Reese Hoskins, Freddie Freeman, Elvis Andrus, Jose Altuve, Trey Mancini. And we're going to get a Mookie Betts red foil /99 for the Dodger spot. David, congrats on the Mookie Betts /99. Boy, Didn't realize that Betts has been with the Dodgers since 2020 already. Time has definitely flown by. I thought it was like 2021 or 22 he went to the Dodgers. Congrats on that. Some purple. Ozzie Albies, Clayton Kershaw, and Freddie Freeman. Then an autograph. Another Miami autograph. Todd. It is, I forgot the guy's name. Hold on. Cameron Muner. Cameron Munin. Not sure if you know him at all, Todd. Congrats on his auto from Miami. Then we got Asa Lacy first rounders. Game day ticket, Javier Baez for the Cubbies. Andrew Vaughn upcoming. And there's another bust, Dylan Carlson, Future Stars. Pack number 2, box 2. Bryce Harper, Marcus Semien, Jose Barrios, Ramirez, Aaron Judge, Crawford, Jeff McNeil. Oh, Aaron Judge. I got to update that one. Bregman. Lou Bob and Judge getting in there. Boyd, Guerrero Jr., Purple, Elvis Andrews, Jose Altuve, and Trey Mancini. Our autograph is going to go Los Angeles, Edwin Rios. The Dodgers get another auto. David, congrats. Edwin Rios. I don't know if he's still around, but I know he definitely made it to the majors for a little while. So that's definitely a better one. Edwin Rios, congrats. The Dodger spot, David, on the auto. Potential, Eric Pena for Kansas City. Winning tickets, Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Greg Maddux on the Legacy. And Max Meyer, first rounders for Miami. Yeah, that is actually a pretty cool signature. He's got a good one. Pack 3, box 2. If you hadn't got an auto yet, don't worry. We got 4 more coming. Kyle Seager, Brian Reynolds, Brian Anderson, Matt Chapman, Chris Paddock, Real Muto, David Fletcher. There's Juan Soto, Marty's guy. Soto and Bichette finally decided to play with us. Frankie Lindor, Flaherty. Getting into some purple, we got Crawford, McNeil, and Bregman. Our autograph is going to be Roberto Campos for Detroit for the Tigers, Steve. And that is a pretty sweet auto as well. Actually, I like that auto. Roberto Campos for the Tigers. Steve, congrats. There's Evan White for Seattle. Tony Gwynn on the Legendary for San Diego. Acuna on the winning tickets. And Bryce Harper, Philadelphia on the game day ticket. Congrats, Pack. So I jinxed us by talking about that, watching that break while I was eating dinner of the 3 101s. I jinxed us. Let's see if one of these guys can be a 101. That would be awesome. Cody Bellinger, Belly Bombs for the Dodgers. Austin Meadows, Rodriguez. Josh Hader for the Brewers. Pujols, Austin Nola, Josh Donaldson, Max Scherzer, Whit Merrifield, Xander Bogaerts. Some purple, we got Matt Boyd, Guerrero Jr., and Real Muto. And then Ed Howard, Mount Carmel High School. That is, he's connected to the Cubbies. So congratulations, James I. Ed Howard, great draft pick auto for the Cubs. Congrats, James. That's a good one. Luis Matos is a great one. Up and coming. He's now made his way. He's got rookie cards this year. So we'll take care of that one for the Giants. Steve. Hunter Green, Future Stars, made his way up. Potential, Dave Pearson, or Nate Pearson, excuse me. And Austin Hendrick for Cincinnati. We got 2 packs left to do a little damage, my friends. We're currently at 7 on the hit counter. Nelly Cruz, Ryu, Shane Bieber, Charlie Blackmon, Tatis, Garrett Cole, Kyle Hendricks, Mookie Betts, Moustakas, Muncy. Getting to the purple, we got Fletcher, Juan Soto purple, and Lindor. So we got Soto for the Nationals, Steve. And Soto gets to 2. Auto for Atlanta is going to be Chad Sevica. Congrats to the Brave spot, James. Back-to-back autos for you. The Chad auto for the Braves. A legendary Pedro Martinez. And they do have legendary signatures in here, so that'd be sweet to land one of those. Pete Alonso on the winning ticket. There's another Wander Franco Future Stars. And legendary Ryan Sandberg. And we've got 1 pack left. And we'll finish up our breaking for the evening. But remember, don't go anywhere because we got stuff to give away, my friends. Justin Verlander, Escobar, Clevenger, Javier Baez, Trevor Story, Nolan Arenado, Tim Anderson, Jorge Soler, Eloy Jimenez, Juan Moncada. Getting into purple, we got Flaherty, Nola, and Donaldson. And Austin Wells. If this is the same Austin Wells that is now the Yankees, this is huge. He is, in this one, this Austin Wells auto, he is with Arizona in this one, Steve. But I'm pretty sure this is the Austin Wells that's now with the Yankees. So, Steve, congrats. That's a good one. Austin Wells autograph. Austin Martin for Toronto. How about that? He's now with the Twins. Alex Bregman for Houston. J-Rod up and coming for Seattle. And Future Stars Mackenzie Gore. So even though J-Rod hasn't quite lived up the last year and a half, that would still have been a great one at the time. So there we go, guys. Here's our top-loaded ones. I'll recap those in a second. Here's a lot of our inserts and purples and all that we're going to get properly sleeved up and taken care of for you guys. I'll go through the hit counter in a sec and see, unless Marty's got it written down, we'll see who managed to get a few leprechauns. And let me recap. So we got J-Rod up and coming. We got the Austin Wells autograph. Chad Sabatkov for the Braves. Luis Matos up and coming. The Ed Howard draft pick auto. Roberto Campos prospect auto. Edwin Rios auto. The Miami guy autograph. Mookie Betts to 99. Minnesota auto of Thorpe. Philadelphia auto of Nick Matone. Shohei purple to 99 on the Detroit Demerit auto. Kerstad first rounders. Thank you, sir. Rookie ticket Sheldon Noisy autograph. Shohei game day. Another Miami auto, Galloway. A Baltimore auto, and McCoy. And Charlie Blackmon to 149. Finishes off Contenders for us. As we went through, unfortunately, not too many numbers hit tonight, but many of you did get Shohei. So David got one for Shohei. James got one for Shohei. William got one for Shohei. Lou got one for Shohei. Steve got one for Shohei. Pat grabbed one for Shohei. Todd grabbed one for Shohei. And Brandon grabbed one for Shohei. And I think that does it. So congrats, guys, on grabbing your leprechauns. We'll get those going here in just a minute. Again, here's what we got a whole bunch of stuff tonight, guys. So we did some football tonight. I've got 2 Donruss Fat Packs. For baseball, I've got a Prism 2021 Fat Pack with the red, white, and blue. I've got a 2021 Mosaic Fat Pack with the bonus. I got a Prospect Edition. And then I've also got a few consolation prizes as well. We got a big old Corey Seager oversized card. And I've got a Brian Hayes and Trevor Rogers Future Stars oversized cards. We're going to go through those in a minute. But what I got to do is I got to get our Leprechauns up. And before I do that, as we finish our official break business, again, just want to say thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to rip the gold with you and hang out. For those of you guys that keep coming and hanging out with the chat with us, you guys are the best. I love you guys. Thank you so much. For those first-timers with us today, welcome to the Card Lines family. Come on back for more and hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. All you guys, if you can please keep telling your friends about Card Lines. Keep them coming in. Let's keep growing this business. We're looking to get more breaks on the books each week, so we're going to need more of you guys and more friends coming in. So thank you guys for that. If you haven't done so as well already, also please go to cardlines.com and sign up for our newsletter that goes out twice a week. It's all sorts of great information and content coming out of there. All right, so let's get into the givvies. Bear with me here as I type in everyone's Leprechaun winnings. We had Todd with the big winner tonight in terms of Leprechauns, getting 7. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. All right. Pudgy did grab 1 before he signed off. Mike T grabbed 2. James I grabbed 6. David grabbed 3 tonight. Timothy grabbed 1. Mike grabbed 2. Ron grabbed 3. Lou grabbed 4. Steve grabbed 3. Brandon grabbed 4 tonight. Dustin grabbed 1. First timer. Dustin again. Welcome to the family. William, I'm not sure if you're a first timer or not. If you are, welcome to the family. I'm going to say you are, so I'm going to give you a bonus one. David. We'll do David H. And Pat got a couple. So yeah, William, welcome to the Carlines family. Thanks for hanging out with us. I threw an extra Leprechaun on there as a first timer. Sure to appreciate you. Give you a better chance at walking away with a give you tonight. So we gave away 45 Leprechauns tonight. Congrats, guys. Thanks for earning those. What we're going to do is we're going to run... let's run 16-second races. The first one is going to be for the 2 Donruss football packs, since we did football first. So we're going to run one race, and it's going to be first and second place each are going to get a Donruss football pack. So here we go, guys. Good luck. And if you are with us live right now, if you win a pack at all and you'd like me to rip it for you, I'm happy to do that. If you want me to keep it sealed, we're happy to do that as well. We got Steve-O at the bottom making his run. So Steve takes first place, and Todd takes second place. So Steve and Todd, congratulations. What that means is Todd's got his downtown sitting in that pack, so he's out of the running for the rest now. Steve is taken out, and you guys now have a 1 in 35 chance of the next winner. So Todd and Steve, congrats. You're each getting a Donruss Fat Pack. We're going to ship them out to you. If you'd like me to rip them, I'm happy to do it. Next up, for baseball, we got the Prism Fat Pack with the red, white, and blue pack here, guys. Good luck. Yeah, Seamus did come through for you, Todd. There you go. We'll get you that Fat Pack out. You let us know if you do pull that downtown. With 3 seconds left, look at Mike come rolling out. Mikey T. So Mike, congrats on the Prism. Money well spent. So Mike, congrats on the Prism. And speaking of opening giveaway stuff, we did get a message from Stephen K. Stephen tends to do a lot more on the weekend breaks with us. But when we were celebrating the 500th, Stephen K. Won the Heritage Lunchbox Hobby Box. And he sent us a picture. His autograph from it was Ronnie Mauricio. So that was pretty cool. So Stephen, congrats on that autograph. And congrats again on your box. Thanks for supporting us. Next up, we've got the Mosaic Pack, guys. Here we go. The odds get better each time. With 8 seconds left, who's going to make that move? Brandon was running hot for a minute. It is going to be Dustin. Dustin. So Dustin, congratulations, grabbing a Mosaic Fat Pack. Dustin just did have that one Leprechaun. How about that? So Dustin, first timer with his one Leprechaun, grabs a pack. Dustin, congrats and welcome to the family.
Is he in the break?
He was in the break, yep. Yep. Here we go. This one's for a Prospect Edition pack, guys. Ten seconds left. Who's going to take it? It is going to be Pudgy taking it. Pudgy, congrats. Pudgy had to sign off earlier because he was starting a Whatnot show. But Pudgy, congrats on that pack. Pudgy did just have the one Leprechaun, so one's all you need sometimes. So congrats, Pudgy, on that. And now I've got 3 more things to give away, guys. I'm going to start off. The next prize will be 2 Leprechauns, first and second place. First place is going to get that Brian Hayes. Second place is going to get that Trevor Rogers. Here we go. With 10 seconds left, we got Pack running a little hot up north. Here comes Brandon. Is he going to lead it the rest of the way, or is someone going to make that push? They make a push, but it is going to be Brandon. Brandon, congrats. Excuse me. So Brandon with the Brian Hayes. And then let's see who got second. Was it Pack? It was James getting second. So James getting the oversized Trevor Rogers. And then we got the Corey Seager now, guys. So Brandon and James. Here's the Corey Seager oversized up for grabs. Last giveaway of the night, guys. Congrats, Jimmy. with this Corey Seager. Who's going to take it? We got David running hot. David, you going to take it? Can you hold for 5 more seconds? William was making the run. David does take it. David, congrats. Congrats, David, on an oversized Corey Seager. All right, guys. Todd, thanks, man. Have a great night. Let me get these guys. Let me get these guys off the screen. All right. So, David, congratulations. We're sending you this big old guy on with your loot. James, congratulations on the Trevor Rogers oversized 87 Future Stars. And we've got Brandon. You're getting the Brian Hayes. That's a sweet one. I like that one a lot. We got Pudgy did win the Prospect Edition pack. Dustin won the Mosaic. Mike won Prism. Steve won a football pack. And Todd won a football pack. And that, guys, is going to officially call it an evening for us. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Welcome to the family. Welcome back to the family. Come on back for some more. We are going to be live Thursday during the day with a Bowman case player break. We're also going to be live next Monday during the day with some baseball. And I think we're going to be live next Tuesday and Thursday night as well. So until Thursday, hopefully we see some of you guys during the day. Until Thursday or the next time we see you guys online, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. We'll see you all soon. Take care, guys.